Fine, I probably need to re-sign in. We're good.
We started last time with the pool room, correct?
Wasn't here. Feel
Um,
free to fill me in.
I will, yeah. I'm going to do a recap. I just still checking.
I
Hi, sexy.
Hello.
believe so, because we finished out the sarcophagus.
Okay.
No, we did the stupid bullshit in the sarcophagus chamber, and I think Halvard took a bunch of poison damage.
I think that was the session before.
Oh, was it? Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll just
that may well
include
be.
that in the recap though. Maybe 2 weeks ago, we went into the sarcophagus room. We got all the urns. We fought the two golems. We learned that one is an elf and one is Veldalkin. We went down near the sarcophagus. There were traps that hurt Halvard and I think only Halvard. And
No, because Galman. Oh, sorry. Yes, continue.
Galman opened the sarcophagus. Nothing was inside. It was empty. We figured out we had to come back later.
Except for a necrotic energy trap that beat the shit out of him.
Yes. So then last session, I believe we went to the pool room. We defeated another golem. That one was the tiefling. The pool was filled with acid, and there was like an acid sauna going on in the room. Pretty dangerous. At the bottom was another jar, and it had a blob on it. It had Pan's organ, and we figured out the blob was probably, say it with me,
Her chlamydia gland.
chlamydia.
Chlamydia gland?
Yes, he produces the
You think that
chlamydia.
she has an organ for producing chlamydia?
How else does it spread?
Well, it's kind of like we think that maybe mitochondria and chloroplasts might have been their own organism before they were absorbed into other organisms. It's like that. So Pan the koala has absorbed chlamydia to the point where chlamydia is now in her cellular structure. And
Does it speak to his consciousness? Like, hello.
Really terrible.
What would chlamydia do?
Then we found the secret opening, and that gave us the ritual we were missing. We now have the ritual to restore organs. The ritual we already had was we could do dead people to restore organs. Now we have the ritual that requires her to be dead. And then if she's dead, we can restore living creatures' organ. So then we went to the final fight, which was pretty uneventful thanks to Pan striking her. But yes, it was a cool room, 0 gravity. We had to figure out how to get in there. Then we could float around at will. Everybody had a curse because of the organs she enacted. She basically, just like we saw that she could mind control people with the organs or turn them into golems, she had a special ability over the whole party and how it affected them based on their organs.
My constitution got lowered because of a tummy ache.
Yes.
It was kind of ridiculous.
No, it's not just a tummy ache. The fact that your stomach was literally eating itself. Like you were having. Think about it. When people get shot in the stomach, that's the worst way to die. That's one of the worst ways to die because the bile gets into the rest of the body, and so your stomach malfunctioning would be tumultuously bad for your insides.
Oh yeah, no, he would have
not
died in
used in-
minutes if he'd been left without devices.
Tumultuous.
So yes,
Tumultuous is bad.
that was one example. Let's see. Prazafir, his esophagus stopped working, so he started to choke, which decreased his charisma. Pan had cramps because of her intestines. Lamb's gallbladder caused bile to build up, and therefore burping and like throwing up and things of that nature. Sendu's spine wasn't working, and so he basically had a type of paralysis.
Kyle, missed opportunity.
Uh-huh.
You should have had somebody's colon, because then they could have shot themselves.
I don't know if we can call that a missed opportunity necessarily.
The thing was, I did technically, I have the intestine, which the colon is part of the intestine, but the thing is, I didn't want to go that far. Like, I was even hesitant to do, like, bile and throw up. That's why I more erred towards burping rather than throwing up.
Yeah, that's fair, I think.
And same thing with, like, the stomach ache. I thought about making you throw up, and I'm like, no, I don't want to go too dirty with it. So, yes.
Thank you for your restraint.
But we have some extra party members here who don't know what their curses are. And now that you're going to be in the temple with us, we found out that even though she's dead, because she resurrects and she's attempting to resurrect in her coffin.
Mm-hmm.
So until the organs are switched out, you guys are still under the effect. So as a reminder, and to name the new ones, Nightshade, you have somebody else's lungs. And right now your lungs are not functioning properly. So you are having trouble breathing. As a result, your strength is decreased by 2.
Okay.
Usfajar
For clarity,
Oh, yeah.
he means your strength modifier
Yeah.
is decreased by 2, so your strength score is reduced by 4.
Yeah. Foos, who isn't here right now, but just as an example, he is tainted because of his spleen, and he can't emit radiant energy right now, so no smites. We're out of a fight, so it's not a big deal. We already talked about Halvard, we already talked about Kraz. Galman! Galman, since your liver is what you're missing, you're basically drunk / poisoned, so you should RP that accordingly. And what it results in is your wisdom would be decreased by 2 points. Tiramisu, you're here now. You weren't here last time. Your tongue is missing. You can't do verbal components of your spells. So no spells that require verbal components. And I think that's everybody. So back to the plot. The party has just defeated the mummy, who was the mistress of the temple. We will have Fusfajar and Pan are going to leave to go get other people to get reinforcements because we need to switch out organs and stuff. I guess they'll be here for the purposes of the rituals and things. And then Galman was exploring, Tiramisu was exploring because they were already here earlier, so they're just going to be elsewhere in the temple. Do I already have your token somewhere on the map? No, I do not. Okay, I'll get new ones. So yeah, Foos and Pan head out to find you guys wandering the temple. Galman is walking around, Tiramisu's walking around, and so Foos would just be like, "Guys, I know you weren't feeling well earlier, but we did defeat the lady. So we're gonna start switching out organs. Can you guys come on back? Are you feeling any better?"
I don't even... trying to remember. What'd you say was wrong with me?
Oh, no, that was specifically to Tiramisu and Galman, because I'm trying to get JJ and Marcus into the game. So... Cool! Come with me, guys! We're gonna move on then, I guess, if nobody's gonna respond to me. And so...
I was reading stuff about conjuring stuff.
So Fusfajar leads Galman and Tiramisu back to the main room that we were all in. So there we are. Let's put you guys on the ground. So you're out here now.
I don't know about you guys, but I sure would like to swap out these organs.
I sure would too.
I agree that it is a good idea. We should do that as soon as possible. We just lost Marcus. I imagine his computer died.
That would explain why he wasn't saying anything.
Also Tiramisu can't talk because her tongue is betraying her. But
Well, certain words come out. So for RP purposes, talking works. For spell purposes, talking doesn't work. That's like.
okay. So I get to lose like half of my consonants in one game, but Tiramisu gets to keep talking. Sure, that's fine. I do have a question that I may or may not know in character based on my knowledge of medicine.
Mm-hmm.
How long can someone live without a pancreas?
Forever.
Side note, Wes, you look like a shadowy figure. Lean into the light.
Well, I don't wanna...
I love that you'll type something into the Roll20 chat only to say it out loud like 2 minutes later.
Well, because he wasn't responding. Pay attention to me, senpai.
Pay attention to the Roll20 chat.
And
Why would I do that?
The reason I ask, Kyle, is because we have that librarian.
Uh-huh.
And Sendu can cast Raise Dead for free with Limited Wish.
Okay.
which would guarantee that she would come back to life. But if she's gonna die an hour later due to a lack of whatever the fuck a pancreas does for the mortal body, then it might be better off, because we need her to stay alive for at least 8 hours to do a long rest by the holy water, vessel in order to have her organs swapped out. Oh, but we can't do that anyway, because she broke Valis's organ, didn't she?
So, about that, anybody, we're talking about this out loud, anybody can make insight check.
Oh, insight. I'm good at that.
Are we saying that I'm here? I put myself
Yes,
in the room.
sorry, sorry, Jess, I meant to include you with Tiramisu and, Galman. When Foos was going around collecting the other members of the party, I meant to include, Nightshade.
That's okay. I kind of snuck my way in, so.
Yes.
Can Manavaka give me the help action on this?
Sure.
That is a 16 from
yeah.
Senju.
On a 16 or a 15, because her pancreas is like basically a stone that's been shattered not shattered, split in two. What that means is that it's now functionally an object. So mending would work on it. You could put it back together.
All right. Next problem. Who here has the mending spell?
I don't think me.
Krasafir, probably.
Yeah. If we think Galman had it, then Galman can have it.
I don't know. I made like a character where I'm like, let's add mending because it kind of fills the man. I don't think he did.
Can clerics swap out their spells in 5th edition?
Not cantrips.
Oh.
And we're talking about a cantrip here? A loaded
Mending
cantrip?
is a cantrip, yes.
Krasafir had it.
Okay. Usually I don't let players that aren't here play, but because we need to get past this step in order to continue, I would allow Krasafir's mending to count. Yes.
Beautiful, thank you.
Out of curiosity, what would you do if no one had mending? Are you just fucked?
100% she would just stay dead.
Oh, neat.
Yeah.
Well, we could attempt the other ritual, but there is a chance if that one fails, she would be dead permanently.
I think both of them require both organs. Both rituals require both the new and old organ. So, because you don't have the new organ that's inside of her, you could not do either ritual without mending. So.
Gotcha. That's fun.
So yes, there is a full-on chance she could stay dead. But Kraz has mending, so you guys know that can be crossed off. As to your other question, let's see here. So the Rite of Reclamation, which is the one you do with the ashes of Valen. You guys would see that the ashes are like on the ground. Well, I guess it's still 0G in here, so the ashes are just floating. There's like there's a pool of ashes floating in the air.
Are there still also 100,000 eyes in the chamber? Those are still around?
Those are still here. They're part of the temple. They're not part of her.
Cool.
Interesting.
Cool. I hate that, actually.
Poke.
Can we just say that like Senju has a collection of vials or jars of this person? Cool.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna mage hand some of those ashes into various containers.
So, if a creature, this is for a live one, if a creature imbued with one of Valen's organs spends an entire long rest within 5 feet of the candle is consumed. Valen's organ is destroyed, and the creature's missing organ is restored. So that's what you do if you have a live person. Dead person. Removing Valen's order, the organ's already been removed, so you're good there. You then have to, within 1 hour of its death. Okay, no, you can attempt it later. It just doesn't automatically work. Yeah, okay. So
Fortunately,
yeah,
we don't need to worry about that because we can fix the organ. We need to put the organ back in her for it to work.
If you're trying to bring her back, if you're going to bring her back to life, what were you going to use to bring her back to life? Which spell you said? Raise Dead?
No, limited wish. converts to any level 6 level or below, which includes Raise Dead,
Okay.
which has a 10-day time limit on it, so plenty of time.
I think through magical means, we're gonna say that, like, with a medicine check and things of that nature, we can keep her alive without her pancreas, and the ritual will go on. So yes, it's fine. I think in real life, I don't know if that would work, but in the terms of D&D, it'll work. So yes, Raise Dead ritual, she'll be back to normal.
Pancreas performs an exocrine function that helps in digestion, and an endocrine function that regulates blood sugar.
So she might just be groggy and sleepy, which is what she's going to sleep anyway. So
it assists in digestion of food.
Yeah.
So I don't think it would. I think she could survive for 8 hours without it. I don't think she'd be comfy.
Yeah.
Basically, someone without a pancreas needs insulin to stay alive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Right.
we have the 1, 2. We have the people who are actually here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we have the 3 that are not actually here, but they're still here for the purposes of the ritual and stuff.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Let's also go check on Alicia.
Yes, you know that Alicia also needs the ritual.
Right.
Get a ball back.
Gazra, do me a favor. Yes!
All right.
Do me a favor and go collect the jars that are within the sarcophagus chamber. Don't interact with the sarcophagus if you can at all help it.
I think we already took. I think we took the jars.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that we had space for all of them, but I mean,
Look, I think everybody took their own kind of a thing for the most part, and then I guess we put the rest in a bag. Yeah, I think you have them. Yeah.
Okay, perfect. All right. So here's what we're going to need to do. We are going to need a candle in a vessel, floating in a vessel of holy water for each of us to sleep next to, so that this ritual can take place. I need someone to go get Alicia, whilst I bring... Do we know the librarian's name? We probably do, right?
Yeah, Maya Stan Sadar.
Maya Stan.
Mm-hmm.
Well, whilst I bring Lady Maya Stan back to life, so that we can perform the ritual with her as well.
What I would also say is, it doesn't say any reason why it couldn't. I think you can do all of the rituals in the same long rest.
Because it's one per person.
Yeah,
We're not doing multiple rituals per person.
Yes.
Oh.
What?
I cannot cast Raise Dead.
Oh, why not?
Because his casting time is 1 hour. Limited Wish requires the casting time to be no more than 1 action.
Okay. Oh, no more than 1 action.
Right. You know what? I thought that was a weird loophole in Limited Wish. I was like, I can just cast Raise Dead with this shit. No, Raise Dead's casting time is 1 hour. I can't do that.
Okay.
Actually.
So then we can still do the dead ritual with her.
Yes.
Who's got a good medicine check?
Maybe Galman?
Maybe.
Who knows?
If you guys want to tell me where you're going to be, I'll move all your tokens and I'll gather the bodies together too. Where are we going?
To the room with the pool of the holy water, I would imagine.
I think we take the holy water into vessels into the central sarcophagus chamber, because that has enough space for all of us to be in.
That makes sense.
Okay.
I'm just like, where am I going? Why am I not round?
What? Oh, I don't know. That's weird. Okay, let me fix that.
So, do we have someone collecting the holy water?
Yeah, so I think for RP reasons, who's gathering bodies? Who's getting holy water? Let's just, start divvying up tasks. Let's play a game. I feel like the energy is so down.
Pretty strong.
And it's just like, oh, we're doing stuff? Okay, let's not do stuff. Like, let's do stuff.
Well,
I'm strong. I can help carry bodies.
I don't have a container in which to put the holy water?
Oh, you probably do. All of us have like water skins and thermoses or whatever in our starter kit, so you could always just dump out your regular water and fill it with holy water or whatever the case may be.
Okay, I do that. I dump out my regular water and I fill my flask with holy water, and then I.
Also, aren't there just like
Work
random
that way.
urns everywhere?
There urns that have organs in them. So yeah, I guess if you're gonna take the organs out, you could then use the urn for water. But then
If nothing else, Halvard had a vial that he had a potion of healing in, which he drank the potion of healing out of.
That's
so
a
he
good
has
point.
that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna require coaxing to do whatever due to my existential crisis that I'm.
Nobody
permanently in.
noticed, but I threw that empty vial at Manavaka.
Manavaka knows, and he's gonna ruin you. You're
No, I'm
not
just
gonna get
kidding.
a long rest because he's gonna be there pulling at your hair all night.
I'm kidding.
Did you guys have a fight?
Halvard tried to put Manavaka into a hole, and by tried I mean succeeded.
Well, some of us just traipsed into a hole of their own volition because there's animals there. It's fine.
But you know what? Manavaka half-assed it,
Hmm?
and didn't even realize that he
half-ass it.
had to. Yeah.
Well, that's very Madavaka of him.
I've got
So-
I've got the holy water.
We have 4 bodies. We have these 3 NPCs basically need healing, and we have you guys all here. Okay, cool.
We also need to go get Alicia.
Yes, that's the other thing. I'm gonna also message.
Why does
Marcus.
Madavaka have a ninja face on him?
He's invisible,
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That makes sense.
right? Right?
Okay. Marcus did say he's coming back, just some computer issues. So.
That sounds about right.
Oh, I just got permission to send my laptop to the Shadow Realm. Yep.
Oh.
Amazing.
All right. Yeah. So the party goes down and knocks on Alicia's door. She comes over and answers the door again. This is Alicia.
Well, she can't open the door because we locked it from the outside.
Oh, right. I forgot. It's locked from the outside.
So Sendu knocks on it. Alicia, how are you feeling in there?
I'm much better. I think the curse has passed.
Do you know that Valen is a mummy lord now?
She's definitely a mummy lord.
Does she still command your unceasing obedience?
I think technically until you destroy her heart, which I don't know where that is, but until you destroy her heart.
It's in you, Alicia.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think technically until you fix the heart thing, I'm still untrustworthy.
Okay.
How
And say-
remarkably trustworthy of you.
That's
in
very modest.
this moment, she is herself, but she could be herself at any moment.
Lamb is
Right.
always untrustworthy, so we might as well.
There's question. I'm gonna whisper this to Sendu.
Yes.
Around the corner, so there's no fucking way she could hear me.
Lovely.
Should we just, you know what? Do you happen to? What are your thoughts on? Does she need to be conscious for the ritual to work?
Ideally, no.
No.
Okay. Halvard proposes
Halvard, don't
that
kill
we-
her.
Halvard proposes that we just bump her on the head.
Boopity boop.
All right, I'm not hearing anyone
yeah.
responding to that negatively, so
If you
I'm
think
not
you can do
opposed.
that without causing her lasting harm, then
what is that? A survival check? What is bumping someone on the head?
It would 100% be an attack.
Okay.
and can we just say we're doing subdual damage?
You would just be
or-
doing non-lethal subdual damage. Yes.
Is there a sleep spell someone could cast?
I 100% could just cast sleep on her. Yes.
That is 100% the case. Yeah.
A little.
I haven't used my limited wish yet, and I'm probably not going to get a chance to this arc anyway, so I can just throw out a 6th level sleep spell to make sure that she falls asleep.
Okay.
Alicia, I'm going to open the door, and I'm going to do something to keep you from doing anything you might regret later. Is that okay with you?
No, I mean yes, that sounds good.
Wait,
Oh, okay.
wait. Just in case, Halvard is gonna go like this. That's not quite 10 feet, but it's the best I can do.
You know
so
what?
that
I
she can't
appreciate it,
pass
Alfred.
me.
Fantastic. I'm gonna unlock the door, open it, and cast a 6th level sleep spell on her.
Okay. How much HP does that do? Like up to what? Because it is her and the cat, so we're probably fine. Because they'll probably only have like 30 HP between the two of them, so we're probably good.
Casting it, every level higher than first gives me another 2d8. So that's 5 levels higher, so I'm rolling 15d8.
Yeah, you're fine. You open the door, and 100% her and her cat Prism are asleep on the floor. Yes.
Aww, cute
Just a
kid.
poof of magic.
And
And Ogdenos was just like, that was your wish. Really? Zentu says, what?
Okay, so
carry their bodies back up.
I will carry the cat because meow meow kitty.
The cat does.
Zentu looks at you, the giant beefy lion man picking up the tiny cat, and looks at the full-grown woman and is like, really?
Oh, am I that much bigger than you, Mr. Warforged?
Yes. Yes, you are, I think.
And say,
Aren't you like 7 feet tall?
Yeah, well, you are made of much stronger material.
Nightshade just comes in and picks her up and hoofs her over her shoulder.
Nightshade carries her away.
How dare you? Meow 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 kitty meow.
All right. I think that we have Gazra collect all the holy water for everyone. Ha
Halvard actually already got the holy water.
Oh, they're very nice. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you,
Beanie,
Al.
I've made you redundant.
I didn't see you putting them to sleep, but all right. Harmlessly putting them to sleep without giving Alicia a concussion.
Oh yeah, Alicia is knocked out. Let me do that. There you go. So,
This woman
right,
means
so
nothing to me. We could just rip her heart out, right? Like,
That's
that's
we
horrible.
just need the heart.
that's not very heroic, Halvard.
Never claimed to be a hero.
Seems awfully
Okay.
cowardly.
So, unless Galman has raised dead to bring Maya Stan back, Maya
Galman
Stan.
did.
Galman did. Do you know? Okay, yeah. If Galman had it, then Galman still has it. Yes.
But it had plenty of diamond stuff for that too.
So what happened to Galman? Did you say you deleted him?
Yeah, because I thought we were all done. I was like, well, I don't need this, and I delete characters, and I'm
But,
like, not really gonna
I
say
guess I
stuff.
was just like, what? Also, what if Zug Zug died? Wouldn't Galman come back? Like,
I'm keeping Zug Zug.
no, he could still die. He could die.
Keeping them in my inventory. I keep the special characters that have been like.
Ah.
I still have Doc.
Okay.
Like,
That makes me curious if Zug Zug's name is in the book.
Oh, that's it. It. Don't think it was.
For the purposes of our story as it goes, it wasn't.
Yeah.
Valen
was
knew
Lan.
that Zug Zug wouldn't be here
Yes.
because Valen was a divination wizard or some shit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She only did the people that you guys were going to be here. So Lance's name wasn't in the book. Theo's name wasn't in the book, and Zug Zug. Yeah.
somewhere at the center
Yeah,
of
you
the
better
earth, there's
step
something
off my
going.
son, you bitch.
Although it would be impossible for Theo to have, because Theo was just born.
That's true.
For like a month now, so maybe organs could have been taken over that month or whatever. But yeah.
I don't know.
Okay, so question for the party then. Galman has raised dead. Are we going with the raised dead, then using the first ritual on
If we attempt the ritual where she's dead and fail to do so, could we raise dead her afterwards?
Let me see if that ritual like destroys the organ or anything. Let's see.
Uh-oh.
I think we should just raise her and then we'll all be able to do the ritual at the same time, right?
Yes, if you raise her, then you could do all the rituals at once. That's a good point. Yeah, you would technically be able to do both if you wanted to. You could have 2 tries on her if you wanted to. Yeah.
How long does the first ritual last, or how long does it take to perform? Do we know that?
it doesn't have a time, so like the actual amount of time, it's literally instant as far as the time it takes to do the surgery, the time it takes to cast the spell, and then it happens. You know what I mean? Like,
I would say we try that before we use up our resources on reviving her, given that we have a non-costly method of doing it.
So I'm gonna need someone who's good at religion or arcana, and someone who's good at medicine. 2 different people.
I have a +4 to Arcana. I'm not sure if that's the best we got though.
I can do medicine with guidance, and that'd be a +1 as well on this roll. Because Galman had a +5 to it. Oh, yep, I did it. I know everything about medicine.
I really love you went ahead and just rolled it, rather than letting any of us say anything about it.
Because this wasn't to know like knowledge. This is getting ready for surgery and actually diving into a human body. So like definitely, because that roll was like thank you. That roll was like rolled in error because you misunderstood what was going on. I won't count it. I'm looking for one person to do religion or arcana, and that's going to be to figure out the magical part of the surgery, and then someone to do medicine who will be the biological part of the surgery. So that's like the idea.
Okay.
I have a +1 on religion, arcana, and medicine. Just putting it out there. So
I had a +5 in medicine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, none of my knowledge skills are any good, so I think Lamb might be our best bet for Arcana.
All right.
Hey, I'm also wrong.
Uh-oh.
In both rituals, the Valen's organ is destroyed.
Okay. Well, then let's not fuck
So-
around.
So then, do you just want to bring her back with Ray's dead and then do the other one?
Yeah, honestly, if this is a only one chance thing, then
Yeah.
I think that we just... I think that we spend the resources, get her back,
Okay.
and get her done.
You're done.
Okay. So we have holy water. We have candles. You have Valen's ashes. You guys need to you begin the party begins the process. It's a group effort. You mix the dust from Valen in with the wax from the candles that we found in the pool room, and then you have to float a lit candle in a vessel of holy water. So basically, you're gonna need
A plate?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 6. Well, no, there's 9 of you, plus 5 of them. So we're gonna need 14 candles and 14 waters, which is fine. While that's going on, Galman, you're gonna cast Raise Dead. Mending first. Krazafir does mending on the pancreas, so now you have a whole pancreas, although it's a stone now because it's no longer in her body.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I lost my train of thought. Krazafir does mending, and then Galman is going to Raise Dead on Maya Stan.
Yes.
She's so cute.
So, is there any roll or anything required for Raise Dead, or does it just happen?
I think it just happens.
Okay. So,
I think you use the spell slot and the ingredients, and it just works.
so Maya Stan gasps. She just wakes up with a start. She's like,
I'm so thirsty, and I'm jittering from sugar.
yes, I also have this feeling like I can't eat or drink. She would go, oh no, I can't be here. If I stay here,
The danger has passed.
she can't control me.
The Mummy Lord has been defeated for the time being, and we are currently engaged in a ritual to ensure that she can never control anyone again.
Okay. All right. Are you from Candlekeep? Are you here because of my message?
We are. And thank you for the message. Otherwise, we wouldn't have known this was happening at all.
Oh my gosh. And I definitely killed myself. So you brought me back too?
We did, yes.
Okay.
We wanted to ensure that you could be saved, along with the rest of the people here.
All right. I do feel weak, so I won't be of any help to you, but thank you.
No, that's fine. All we need you to do is stay here by this vessel and this jar
Okay.
for about the next 8 or 9 hours.
Yes.
Say, why don't you take a nap? Here, have some water.
Hers was the only special one. Otherwise, you guys can take your 13 candles and holy water flasks or whatever. And you all basically, you put the 4 down next to Alicia and the 3 golems. You guys each take one for yourselves, and we all get a long rest. So the whole
Fantastic.
party check off long rest on your character sheet.
And Gazra's arm is out, motherfuckers!
And you wake up in the morning. The urns are all empty. There is a pile of ash next to every single urn. And the party feels whole again. The curses that I gave you are all undone.
Yay.
When I say I gave you, I meant she gave you.
I mean,
Modifier.
what is she but an extension of your own cruelty?
That is fair. Okay, so, you guys wake up, you feel healthy, whole, and good. You look over, and the golems are gone. Now, there exists, this tiefling woman,
Hello, baby.
this Vidalkin, and this elven woman.
Hot.
Well,
Nice.
Mummy?
Sword.
Elise. So also with that, you guys, if you look around the place, you look down here, sarcophagus is gone.
Gaspa.
Because with Alicia having her own heart back, and there's a pile of dust next to Alicia, that was Valen's heart. With the heart gone, Valen is gone forever.
Ha ha. Fucker.
Sendu, who I think took his long rest, like, sitting cross-legged by the pit, because he can still see and hear while he's long resting, like, took a great amount of pleasure in watching the sarcophagus crumble into ash. I pray you burn forever in the pits of Avernus, you foul bitch.
Halberd stands up and stretches.
Do you
I feel
better?
good. I feel whole.
No.
I admit, I didn't expect to be grateful to have my own spine in my body ever. So this is a strange feeling all around.
You seem
Nightshade
to
throws
be
away the nebulizer
standing
and breathes deep.
a little straighter, Sendu. Just a little.
Interesting.
Yes, Sendu has canonically been walking around with a slight hunch, and now he has straight.
Oh, fuck, what is that called?
A hunchback?
When your
Scoliosis?
spine... Scoliosis, yes, thank you. Senju was cured of his scoliosis.
Yay.
Lamb, how do you feel? Do you still regret everything you've ever done?
Do I?
That is now gone. That curse is also gone, Lamb. And Halvard, your
Yay!
counting everything curse is now gone as well.
I feel good and optimistic. How about some treasure?
Lamb,
That sounds like a lovely idea. Quick before Alicia wakes up.
I would probably respond by looking at myself being not Broder, panic briefly, but try to hide it, and swap to Broder. And be like, yes, I think I'm alright now.
Fussadar
Nightshade
looks
is
over
just
and
gonna
goes,
sigh and shake her head.
Fussadar looks over and goes, Broder, you missed out on the big fight. We defeated where have you been for the last, 8 hours or whatever 16
Sendu
hours?
just cocks his head and stares at Fusfajar. You just watched... You know what? You know what? No. It's
And
not
where
worth
did
it.
Lamb go? Okay,
Oh shit,
no,
Halford's gone. Halford, wait!
Yes. The party heads north to the treasure room.
Ooh.
This
Uh,
way.
We have a key. When the key nears the door, not even when you put it in, just when the key approaches the proximity of the door, the magic arcane things protecting it drop. And without even the key going in the door opens up for you.
Alfred enters the room.
A large pile of clear crystalline gems fills
Albert
one
takes
corner of this
7d10
room.
thunder damage.
You all die instantly.
Yeah.
Gleaming in the light given off the walls. Hovering in the middle of the room are three objects: a 6-foot-long staff made of transparent crystal, a shiny steel helm embossed with lidless eyes, and a tiny blue rhomboid about the size of a piece of candy.
It's candy.
Crystal.
Halfred licks the rhombus.
Halfred, don't eat that.
You don't know where that's been.
Kyle.
What?
Halfred licks the rhombus.
Nothing would happen from licking it, so you're good.
But that is a perception or investigation check.
I
Are
guess if
you are you identifying it magically via your tongue?
Yes.
that is what he's implying. Yeah.
That is what us Leonin do.
You may try
As
an
the only
investigation.
Leonin, you are in fact entitled to make such declarations.
You are.
Oh.
Yeah.
Kyle,
Kyle.
Tiramisu has no control of their token.
I'll fix that.
You might want to also set that as the default token so that doesn't happen again in the future.
I feel like I've done that. I feel like I've done that. It never works right. I don't know why. Right. Does anybody else have the same issue? Let's look. I think they're good.
Negatory.
Mm-mm.
Okay. Cool. All right. So upon licking it, what did you get?
Well, what am I rolling? Perception.
Oh,
or
investigation. Yeah, investigation.
Investigation. Oh, this is nothing, guys.
No.
I don't think it's anything.
You've tasted magic before? You don't even think this is magical.
Oh, I don't even think it's magical.
Senju has detect magic on.
Yes. Everything's pinging. Let's see here.
Senju's gonna hold out his hand and ask for the stone.
Here you go.
I
Lovely.
am
It
entranced
might
by
be
the
candy.
crystal.
Okay, so I'm just gonna go. So that the actual stone, the actual little orb thing.
It's got to be an ion stone.
Piece of candy.
Would Sendu know what an ion stone is in
I
character?
don't think Senju would know in character because I
Okay.
don't think like they're not common things. Unless someone in Candlekeep is known to wear them,
No.
I don't think Senju would know
Okay.
what they are.
So
Joseph knows what it is.
so let's see here. I lost my train of thought. Okay, yeah. So with the detect magic, that ion stone is indeed magical. Wow, I just said it. Yes, it is an ion stone. It is magical. You don't know it's an ion stone, but yes.
It is a magical stone.
Yes. But what you would see with your detect magic in general, in the pile of crystals in the corner, you would have to dig through them, but you see that there is a radiation of magic coming out of that pile. It looks like
Nightshade, is there anything in that pile of crystal?
Nightshade, can I please have an investigation check?
Oh!
Jesus, Nightshade.
Crystals are my thing.
Yeah.
Did you know
That's
I
how she
wrote a
got into
book
Candlekeep,
about
with a crystal
crystals?
book. Yeah.
That's how I got into
Um,
Candlekeep.
God.
So, Nightshade, you find two different things as you're rummaging through it. You find 10 fine gemstones worth 500 each, so that's 5,000 gold worth of gems. You also find the actual crystal that's emanating the magic. It's emanating transmutation magic.
Touchy, 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 touchy.
So this crystal is not a crystal, is the sense you're getting from that. Then
Nightshade, would you like me to lick it?
She holds it in her hand. You can lick it, but don't touch it.
I lick it.
You can touch it only with your tongue.
That's right.
All right, I lick it and
Roll me
I
investigation for
determine.
that lick.
I determine. It might be candy.
Okay. So yes, the staff is also magical. The helm is also magical. That's it. That's as far as
Say
this room
Nightshade
for
pulls it
radiant
away
magic
and looks at it herself.
I would love to pick up that staff. That sounds very sexy. I love staffs.
is. Does anybody in the party have identify?
No, I don't.
Tiramisu?
To Galman have
I
identify?
don't think I do.
No.
What about Krasafir?
Does Kraz or Foos? If somebody could check Kraz's stat block, I'll check
Checking
Foos'.
it right now. Krasafir does have identify.
Okay.
He does have it via the Fey Touched spell and not by his own class, which I think means he cannot use it as a ritual.
Okay.
So there is that.
Yeah, I think that's like a once per day thing.
Only
Well,
once
you
per
can
table.
cast it with
Oh,
spell
yeah.
slots, but
Yeah.
you can't cast them as rituals.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. So
However, it's a first level spell. We're not in danger.
he'll use it.
Let's just start throwing some identifies
Yes.
around.
So the identify pings on that magical crystal, it can't identify now. An act has to be done on the crystal to turn it into its true form.
And that's separate from the totally not an ion stone crystal, right?
Yeah, that's the crystal that was found in the pile of crystals.
Gotcha. With the transmutation aura.
Yes.
Okay.
The blue rhomboid, upon identify, is an awareness ion stone.
I
What
think
does
that's
that do?
very sexy. If that does what I think it does.
Halberd refuses to believe that it's anything but a piece of candy. Just a really hard piece of
Piece of
candy.
candy?
So
Is it like
it's
blue
fine because
raspberry?
Nightshade's not letting go of it. So,
Oh, so,
I'm
Nightshade
talking
has
about the rhomboid.
oh,
Sendu takes the ion stone, now we know what it is, and sets it next to his head where it begins to orbit around his head. Do you still
What?
think this is candy, Alfred?
What? How are you doing this?
I am not. The stone is.
Magic candy.
Okay. He catches the stone.
Halberd doesn't know what that is, but Halberd really wants to know what makes something orbit around someone's head. That is very cool.
No. Oh, sorry.
cool.
The ion stone of awareness is pretty good. It prevents you from being surprised by anything.
What?
It's pretty
That's
sweet.
pretty
It has its
Um,
own AC.
Yes. Then, upon the next one, the staff.
Wes, are you writing these down in the loot channel?
Yes, I have been. So I've got magic crystal that we're not sure what it is, awareness ion stone, and now we're on a staff.
Yes.
Oh,
The
and the fine gemstones.
yes, the 5,000 gold worth of fine gemstone.
Yeah.
The staff is the staff of fate.
The what?
Staff of what?
This staff of fate. This transparent crystal staff can be wielded as a magic quarterstaff that grants a +3 bonus to attack and damage rolls. Also, the staff has 6 charges. As a bonus action, you can expend one of the charges to give yourself or one other creature you can see a D4. The recipient can roll this D4 and add the number rolled to one ability check, attack roll, damage roll, or saving throw it makes before the start of your next turn. If this extra die is not used before then, it is lost. If the staff expends the last charge, blah, 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 it dies. Okay.
Wait. If the staff expends its last charge,
You roll a d20. On a 9 or lower, the staff becomes a non-magical quarterstaff. On a roll of 10 or higher, the staff regains charges. But I did send the link. So,
I'm gonna be real. I feel like this is a pan item.
I will say, because of what I know from out-of-game knowledge, where Gray works most Mondays and pretty much is not going to be here.
Oh, sure. But when Pan is here, I think this is a Pan item. Because that +3 to attack and damage rolls is incredibly sexy.
and the helm?
I haven't gotten there yet. We're still discussing the staff. God, no. Let's see. So,
Give it the program.
The helm.
Who else would use the staff, though? Would Pan even want to use the quarterstaff?
It would depend on if her...
Quarterstaves are monk weapons.
And
Yes,
they're
it would
also
just
just
matter...
simple weapons.
Mhm.
This is true. They're not light or finesse, so they can't be snuck attacked with.
Yeah, they're not. It is not for Broder.
It is
Lamb.
not a sneaky staff.
The
No.
last one is the Watchful Helm. While you wear this helm, you gain a +1 to AC, and remain aware of your surroundings even while you're asleep. And you have advantage
What?
on perception checks that rely on sight.
Oh Christ, that's so sexy.
It gets better. As a bonus action, you can cast See Invisibility from the helm. This property can be used once per dawn.
That's
Oh
awesome.
man,
Wow.
that's lewd.
Yeah.
Like 3 effects. That's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And they're all good effects.
Unfortunately, Halberd can't use that
Why not?
because I don't wear any armor for my AC.
A helm, and this is a wild part of D&D, a helm does not actually count as armor, per se.
Yeah, I think that's true.
Because you're not gaining AC from it.
You actually are gaining AC from it.
Right.
That was the first thing I said. You get a +1 AC.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, but it doesn't change your AC calculation the way that armor would.
That's fair.
Now hold on. So I could wear this and not lose AC.
I'd have to look it up. I think JD's probably right because I know
It's a wondrous item, right? It's not armor.
Oh well, let's see. Would it actually? If it was armor that was magical, would it would still say, it would say armor, not
It would
wondrous
still be
or
armor,
something.
yes.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, it is 100% an item. It is not armor. So yes.
So it's just hide your lion head, but the rest is all bare chested.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
So that's that. Before we
Whoa.
discuss who gets what and such, do you guys want to figure out the crystal?
Yes, please.
I would love to do that.
Nightshade is very interested in said crystal. Crystals are her
So-
thing.
Upon the identify, you were told that you have to alter its form in some way to change it into its actual being.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, crystal expert, how do you alter a crystal?
I'm gonna say resonation, probably. Do you want me to do some kind of a check for that? I mean,
Yeah, I would say nature, if you want to roll nature.
okay. Come on.
That's good enough. DC 15. So, you've heard of crystals that when vibrated at the correct frequency, will turn into a powder, and then that powder, it can be used in arcane means.
So I was
So-
right. Resonation.
You have to shatter the crystal through some way. Resonation or other ways could work.
Like with a book mallet?
Yes. Typically it is through resonation, but this specific crystal can just be full on smash.
Okay. So I'll be like, watch this. I take the metal heft of my hand axe and I smack it against it to make it vibrate and like ideally I just
Alrighty.
smash it.
Give me an attack roll, and what that'll basically be is like you have to attack it at the right frequency. So let's see your attack. Yeah, again 15. So you hit the crystal, causing it to it vibrates, and then it shatters. Upon it shattering into itty bit of little crystal dust,
So
you
Nightshade
then
sheds
notice-
a little tear.
it then turns to smoke, and then when the smoke clears, there is a ring on the ground.
What?
Nightshade definitely picks it up.
And then Krazafir will cast Identify on it. It is a ring of spell storing,
Oh.
Oh, neat.
Nice.
and it already has 2 spells inside of it. The 2 spells inside are Bless and Revivify.
Oh! That's a good one, right?
Yes.
Halvard,
Well, pretty good.
Halvard is wondering.
I'll paste the ring of spell storing. Basically, ring of spell storing can store up to 5 levels worth of spells. Excuse me. Okay. So that's all the magic. I mean, that's all the rewards. So yeah,
Good rewards.
Halvard's just gonna
it was
check.
a long dungeon. So
Halvard's gonna check the room again just to be sure.
yes, that's all that's in here. The room is completely empty.
It was a fucking ring of spell storing.
Yes, and it contained 2. So the crystal shattered, turned into smoke. Then the smoke turned into a ring. The ring was a ring of spell storing. It contains 2 spells: Revivify and Bless.
Jesus Christ.
Who's our full casters? Who would want that? Because I'm assuming someone's gonna want that.
Or Sendu could be a good one too.
I would love to have this. You have no idea.
Take it.
Yeah. All right,
Sendu
we'll
wants
give the-
everything.
Senju does want. No. I said the staff should go to someone else, and the helmet should go to someone else.
You just want the
Because
Ion Stone and the spell.
I don't even want the Ion Stone that much.
Oh, you don't? Okay, yeah. So just the spell. Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
take
just
the-
demonstrating to Halper that it's not a piece of
I
candy.
see. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's a good
Halvard still
question.
thinks it's a piece of candy.
Um,
It's
so-
a
It's
magic
just floating
Can I?
candy.
Okay, can we give the ring to Sendu then? Is that good? Yes.
That's
I think the party will say
fine.
that.
Of course, I'm okay with that. But this place gives me the heebie-jeebies, and Halvard really wants to get out of here.
There are some pretty nasty heebies and jeebies.
I'm gonna
here,
say
yes.
I would also be interested in the helm.
So I think everyone's interested in that. Lamb is staring at it as well. How many magic items does Nightshade have?
I
'Cause
have
I
a
know I have
+2
quite-
flail. I have mithril plate, which I
But
bought, and I have a
Neither
bloody
of those
tattoo, which I
require
bought.
attunement. Oh no, that.
I bought all of my magical items.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Does anything you bought was also gotten with party loot, which is also part. So I wouldn't discriminate between what's bought and what's found.
Well, yeah. How about Halvard? What do you have for magic items? I'm pretty sure I should give this helm to someone else because I am loaded.
I have the great axe.
That's it.
That's it.
Okay.
The boring great axe.
I'll let you two fight over the watchful helm because yeah, I'm
Now, is
I-
this like WoW
I'm
where we
getting
just
out.
roll?
If you guys can't come to an agreement, then it would be a roll. Yeah.
Yeah. How are you feeling? Do you want to just roll for it?
If I
Here's-
I won't be able to convince you to just give it to me, and I'm cool with rolling for it.
Okay.
Let me also make it a bit easier. Because Sendu had a magic ring that required attunement, and I want to leave an attunement slot free just in case. And I've literally never used this item. It's one that I started with. I want to go ahead. Whoever does not get the helm, I want to pass them my ring of free action, which is a rare ring that A, negates difficult terrain, and B, means that magic cannot reduce your speed nor cause you to be paralyzed or restrained.
Interesting.
I feel like that's really good for both Halvard and Nightshade.
Yeah.
Less good for Nightshade because she can fly.
Yeah.
Whereas letting Halvard ignore difficult terrain is delicious.
Okay. So if Halvard and Juniper want to give me a,
I don't know who
D20
Juniper is.
Wow, sorry. I said it because JD just did. And so
I caught myself.
Yeah, I did not catch myself.
You
So,
said a D20?
D20 from both Juniper and Halvard.
I don't know who Juniper is.
Did I say Juniper again?
yes,
my
you
God.
did.
Woof.
Nightshade.
Not the best.
Nightshade 13, Halvard.
Okay, so I have hardware acceleration in Chrome turned off so that I could stream like Netflix and Hulu over Discord.
Huh?
Oh, you
so
got
it's
a
gonna
16.
take a second to roll.
Okay. Waiting for it. It's fine.
He got a 16
Okay.
Where do
on
you see
Halvard-
that?
on
Indeed,
the log.
Oh.
So with Halvard having a 16, since that was the gentleman's agreement, Halvard gets the helm, and Nightshade gets the Ring of Free Action from Sendu.
All right.
Okay. Let's see here. The magical crystal became the ring, so that's gone. Does anybody want the Ion Stone, or are we doing the Staff of Fate too, Pan?
I think the Staff of Fate could go to could go to anyone who would be likely to use it in melee.
Yeah.
Would anybody want a staff?
Zug could technically.
Huh?
Does Zug want it?
Zug does have strength and could get right up in the business and then buff people. Because I was thinking about actually getting rid of the Ring of Shooting Stars and just selling it for everybody. So I'm like, well, I would trade out stuff and I'd get my magic weapon that I'd want, so...
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm fine with that.
So staff is gone, and then does anybody want the Ion Stone?
If no one else does...
I mean...
I think I just heard Lamb about to say something. And Jess as well.
Jess, yeah.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
it would be just good for the party in general, so we couldn't be surprised.
Yeah, because no one, the party, if you're sticking with, if you split up, it wouldn't help. But yeah, if we stick together, nobody could be surprised, basically. Yeah.
It requires attunement.
Not no one. Just the one wearing the ring.
Yeah.
Well,
The rest of the party could be ambushed, but the one wearing the ring is not surprised.
Oh, okay. I was kind of thinking of it as like you could give warning to the rest, and therefore nobody would. But I see your point. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Halvard puts on the helmet, but nothing happens, and he's waiting for someone to teach him about attunement, because this is not something he knows anything about, which you would notice, but he would not be aware of.
Yes.
Oh, Halvard, let's go over something about magical wavelengths.
That sounds nice. Halvard takes the helmet off and begins licking it, hoping that will make it work.
Okay,
puts it
that
back
might. I don't know how your personal magic operates, so let's go over this in a bit more detail. And he's gonna like sit Halvard down and go over like how to adjust your own magical aura and make it fit those of a magical item. It takes an hour.
Okay, so now what do I do?
Just take an hour. And so you guys are gonna have to go back anyway. So if any of the magic items can be as you're heading to Candlekeep, and you can attune like on the way home, kind of thing. So.
But I still don't know what that means, though. Like,
So
I'm at the attunement
You gotta
thing.
hit that you're equipping it, and then go to the bottom of the screen and click attune for it to work.
So there's you have to equip it in the inventory, then scroll down to the attunement section.
And now, does this require some sort of maintenance, right, on the regular? Like,
No. The only thing it requires is that you have no more than 3 items attuned at any given point in time.
Yes.
Okay.
Other than that, your attunement continues until you either elect to break it or someone else goes through the hour process of attuning to that same item.
hold on, that gave me advantage for perception.
Yeah.
Yes, it did, baby.
Yeah, it does.
That's what the helm does. Yep.
Holy
That's
shit!
one of its
Nuggets.
features. Yeah.
It's technically only on checks that rely on sight, but that's just about all perception.
That's most of them. Unless you're
Yeah.
trying your licking technique or your smelling technique, it wouldn't work for those.
Or
but-
hearing.
What?
Well, no, hearing obviously, Jess, but I was making the joke because Halvard is always trying to do sound or smell or
Okay.
taste.
So no more
That's not-
licking.
But yeah, no, you can lick, but you just won't get advantage on the licks.
Okay.
Okay. So with that, Alicia comes over and she's like, "Thank you so much. I will talk to the others of the temple and figure out who's going to take the mistress's place and how the temple's going to run without her. But thank you for your help. I will." She looks at the others and they all agree to stay too. Because they're like, we came here for magic anyway, so in knowledge and insight, so we'll just, without the mistress, we'll just stay and try to help the temple and then get the same kind of knowledge.
If this is what pleases you, then by all means, but be careful in your choices from now on.
Halvard picks up Prism and just pets Prism a little bit and says, perhaps, what's her name, Elysium?
Yeah.
Yeah, perhaps Elysian, perhaps you should be in charge of the temple.
I mean, that would be an honor, but I was just an assistant. I don't know if I could be the head, but I'm sure it's an option. It is certainly one of the variable futures.
You're very humble. Don't sell yourself short. I think you have goodness of heart.
My
And,
tiny gazelle
please-
makes a noise of agreement.
Please don't try to steal my cat.
she saw through mine.
You're
I mean-
ruse.
The party heads out. You go back through the teleportation portal, which takes you back out to Teshluta.
Do I get to keep my tiny gazelle?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
We then take the teleporter from
Oh,
there.
look.
Fuck. Hold on, I need explanations.
For what?
I don't know. People were just writing things on the map, so it's okay. Well,
Yeah. Berries and cream looking mother effer.
So then we take the teleportation circle back to Candlekeep. Back in Candlekeep, Bookworm was the one who had sent you on this, and so he would be like, "Oh, I see you've returned, Broder Foos. The rest of you, Sendu, the rest of you, yes. Yes. He gives you your stipend.
Of?
Which I feel we need to renegotiate at some point soon.
Yeah, how much is
I
our
don't-
stipend?
600 gold. Well, you did just get 5,000 from this.
5,000 for the whole party,
Yeah.
which when we're looking at magic items that cost upwards of 50,000 apiece is not much.
So everybody gets 600 gold from that.
So yeah, we'll split
and
the
then
party gold
everybody-
eventually.
And then everybody levels up.
How's our mind doing?
Woohoo!
So we're level 15 now, right?
We are, yes, level 15.
Shit.
Galman, you want to say your farewells? I guess Zugzug would come back first, or Galman would leave first, or what are you doing, JJ?
Galman can leave first.
Okay. What are you saying to the party?
Well, it's been a good time. You know, we had our ups and downs and dealt with some cool monks, and I got my original organ back, so that's kind of cool. But I think my time here at Candlekeep has come to a close. So I'm gonna head to Waterdeep, and who knows? But definitely gonna be trying to gamble my way up to the top again. So it's been real,
It's like,
guys.
are you sure you're just not on the run now?
No.
Legally, I have to say no.
I admit that I will be sorry to see you go, Galman. You were a boon companion in your time here. I wish you luck running from whatever authority it is you are not, wink, running from.
I appreciate that. I'm gonna be.
Sendu does say the word wink out loud.
Gonna be lying low
Look
for a
at
bit.
you getting characteristics.
See where that takes me. So I will see you all when I can.
I hope so.
The second Galman walks out,
Which is,
Uh,
he gets shanked
Bookworm-
and he'll never be seen again.
Bookworm walks back in, and he's like, "Hey, where'd Galman go? He owes me 3 more assignments.
Oh, who's
Deal
Gal?
with you.
I'm sorry, who's Galman?
Hey, Kyle.
Yeah.
Kyle. I would like to sleight of hand Galman for his magic items. No.
do it.
Jesus
No.
Christ.
No.
Well, here's the problem. Even out of character, the sheet's gone. We don't know what Galman.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I'm pretty sure, let's see.
We had no magic items.
You
left.
find only a horrifying void.
You find a note that says "I owe you magic items."
Oh my god!
He knew it was coming.
Even for pickpockets, Galman owes them money.
I think 15 is a very unfun level for paladins. No new spells, and I get Unyielding Spirit, which is okay.
I was gonna multi-class, but 15 is an incredibly fun level for warlocks.
Okay. So Galman rides off into the sunset.
Kyle, I'm pretty sure I remember. I definitely remember this on Galman's character sheet. He had a manual of quickness of action that he was waiting on using.
Uh-huh.
A nat 20. Nat 20 to convince the GM.
I don't think you can roll deception against God. I don't think it works.
You say that, but I
You know
just
what?
did, and nat 20 to...
Hold on. I bet Kyle would have said you need to roll a nat 20. I bet that's what you would have said.
Unfortunately, he rolled before Kyle would have said that,
Yeah,
thereby
I know.
rendering the roll null and void.
That is...
But that's hilarious.
Yes. 100% always wait until I tell you to roll.
Kyle would have overconfidently said you would need to roll a nat 20.
Yeah, that is funny. I don't know what the item you just named is.
Do not let him have it. Don't let him have it.
No, I
It's
won't
fine.
let you have it.
It's fine, Kyle. Just let
you-
me have it.
No, but you did make a roll. Question for JJ: did Galman have any magic items?
Oh yeah.
Stealing. I'm not stealing from the party. That's not something I do.
Okay.
As much as I'd like to.
Aw, look at you being wholesome all of a sudden.
what I
Where
was
did this
gonna
come
do is-
from?
I was.
Bitch, I've always been wholesome.
If you wanted me to honor the nat 20 in some way, I was going to ask JJ what Galman's worst magic item was, and then I was going to give you that one. So,
Okay.
No, that was just a
probably
joke.
A staff of healing.
no,
You
Wes
want a
said it was
staff
joke.
of healing? I want that.
Too bad it's gone.
Oh.
Wes said he was joking, so the nat 20
Hold
is
on, Wes. Technically, he's not in the party anymore.
I still wouldn't
You
steal
guys
from him.
fucking kill Gal.
Yeah, we had to, guys, we need to go to Bookworm comes back and you're like, we need to track down in Waterdeep. We need to go to Waterdeep and find Galvin. He had all our books and our magic items.
There.
The deception rolls were so good that he made you think that he had good magic items. It turns out he just had the regular old stuff. Literally only, like 50 gold max. Got ya.
Okay,
Alright.
so we got some gold from. We got the 600 gold for our fee,
Yes.
but it sounds like we also want to renegotiate our fee.
There is no. You were joking. There is no renegotiating. The in-game prizes do continue to mount. Like you saw, these were really good prizes here. They will continue to get better, too. So, but the 600 is like, yeah, that's just.
How's our mind
Aw.
doing?
600 was also just free money that we made up because.
We
That's fair.
going forward, we need to play hardball with these guys. Like,
Yeah, now we're level 15, so we gotta get some actual baller money that's worth it.
All right, and did we want to sell the 5,000 gold worth of crystals and split that?
I'd assume so.
Yeah. So 5,000 divided by the 6 of you.
You just
Oh,
noticed that
There's more than
that
6
I'm
of
laying
us.
in a bed of crystals, like my crystals.
We have to include Krasafir and Pan.
Yeah, that's the problem. Is
Yes.
that stuff like this, when we have 9 party members,
Yeah.
gets diminished
Well,
incredibly
that's
quickly.
the thing. That's the thing. Is usually it's who completed that adventure, which is usually only
Oh,
6.
sure.
Yeah.
But that means that people who were in part of the adventure, like Pan, who trivialized the boss fight,
Like,
Yeah,
yeah, we
Sophie,
couldn't
who
have
dealt the
gone
last-
through
yeah,
this
last
without
blow.
Pan.
No, that's true.
And then who casted haste on me? That was Tiramisu, right?
that was Tiramisu.
That
Yeah.
was me,
Yeah.
yeah.
So I mean, Terramus is here right now, so but yeah, I get your point. Krasafir is and Pan, yes.
So could we get 5,000 gold pieces each?
Definitively not.
Aw.
No. What I will
What is
say
that?
is,
1,000
give us
gold
cash.
pieces
Yeah.
each.
Guys,
Um,
I've heard that the crystal market is currently up.
I've
bet
heard
we
that.
Could get 1,000 gold each for these crystals, and then John rolls a what is that? History? What is
well,
that?
but there is something even better. Wes has inflate value. Broder has inflate value.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Basically cast a spell to make things seem double their price.
Yes. Which we've been using this entire time. So you guys have been getting double for everything as of right now, yes. So
I've generally used it on like low cost things because I've been really scared about
Someone passing their wisdom saving throw?
yeah, especially for like thousands of gold worth of items. That's like the law is like hardcore looking for me.
but Halford has endorsed you doing it on the 5,000 in crystals. So do you want to use it on the 5,000?
Oh, if I'm being endorsed, like,
Yeah.
oh,
and
absolutely.
and
Do we as a
and
party even know he's doing that?
No.
Sendu.
Well, I think it kind of was hinted at one point because you definitely came back a couple times with more gold than you should have, and I feel like Nightshade and other people were like, "Huh, how'd you do that?" And you're like, "Don't worry about it."
Yeah,
So we
I was like,
definitely know
shady
you have-
motherfucker.
We know you have something shady going on. We don't know it's a spell.
Okay,
Yeah.
so in canon, with a wink and a nudge, we're like, "Hey, Lamb, you know what to do,"
Do your thing
Yeah.
with these,
and we give him the crystals.
Nightshade
Well,
is
man.
crying as you take away her mound of crystals she's swimming in.
Well, I guess technically, since there's 5,000 in them, if you wanted to keep some of the crystals, just
Oh, and
There are
Uh,
only
yeah,
10.
anybody-
There are only 10 in that pile.
no.
Uh,
But I was gonna say, so of the 10, she could keep one, and then she just wouldn't get any of the gold. So,
Halfred would like to remind Nightshade that she did get a special consolation gift from Sendu for losing the roll on the helm, and Halfred is wondering if Sendu made good on that promise.
I took it off my inventory.
Yeah.
She should have added it to hers.
Yeah.
Did you add
She's
it?
just
Nice.
crying because she likes crystals. It's her thing, and now she's
Um,
selling them.
oh yes, Wes, Broder goes to a shop. So what do I have to do? A wisdom save?
So
Gonna say-
it would be a intelligence investigation check against my
What's your DC?
DC
Oh my god, do you
7.
tell Sendu you're doing this?
17, and no.
Damn
Well,
it.
why would I discuss with the
Yeah,
party
he
what I
kinda
do?
did-
Because Sendu could cast Hex on these people and give them disadvantage.
Here's the question though: would Sendu hex like an innocent shopkeeper?
I think you vastly overestimate how moral Sendu is.
I also
We do it to that
actually,
shoemaker had the cat that we stole.
Sendu did not
Halfred,
steal that cat.
I guess this is out of character, but I was going to suggest that you use that, what was it, mirror image on the pile of crystals to make, what's that thing you do where you create an image of something?
I mean,
There's
that's
silent
not
image.
tactile.
Yeah, they feel it. They're definitely going to take the crystals, feel it, and look at each crystal individually. So
The
okay.
reason I didn't suggest that, though, is that we kind of live here.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Well,
If this town is-
he's selling these in Baldur's Gate, not
Yeah,
here
he
in
only
Candlekeep.
sells them out of town. So
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, okay.
And I also like changed my disguise to be like, I am random merchant person coming from city.
yes.
Yes, it is I, generic M merchantman.
Yeah.
I'm going to give this person a
Exactly.
+2 intelligence. So let me roll.
Which is actually pretty high for a general commoner.
What's your,
Normally
wait, what's your DC?
17.
17.
17. So they need to roll a 15 or higher.
Yeah, most commoners have 10s across
This is
the
a person
board.
specializing in gems, and so
If
they
it's-
are like,
if it's someone with enough money to buy that many gems off of him, he must be an incredibly
They have-
successful
they
merchant.
have one of those like gem loops on like a chain that they they hold up, and yeah. So.
Ooh, I love that.
They rolled exactly a 15, so that is 17, which means they know that you did that.
Oh no!
Uh-oh.
Well, take your
Alright,
gems,
how
go
does it
elsewhere,
play
try it again.
They're gonna look up and be like, "Don't. These aren't. I don't- Get out of my shop now before I call the guard."
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't know what happened there.
Christ.
Out of character, you got one. Yes, exactly. I was gonna ask for a deception check. You got one freebie, kind of. If you fail, you can try it a second time. If you fail the second time, there will be repercussions. You will have to try to avoid the cops, etc.
Well,
do
he
you
can
wanna
just
try a
change
second
his
time?
form and come in.
You just come in again to the same shop. No, I'm kidding. Okay. Is Lamb going to try a different shop?
But I have a mustache now. So
Okay.
Same guy, but with the mustache.
So this shopkeep has a +1 to intelligence, so they need a 16. They fail. And so they're like, "Huh, these gems look very fine. I would price them at maybe 1,000 each. These are very nice. So I'll give you 10,000 for the whole lot. Does that sound good?
Yes.
Okay.
Kyle, I will say, as much as I would love to.
Does it not
this
actually
over on
double
you,
them?
The problem is I can only cast distort value on one item each.
Oh, you
Yeah.
can't count it like a bundle. Like this is one
Yeah.
basket of gems.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Let's see. You cast the spell on a object. So I can do. Hold on. Let's see.
Can the object be a
Yeah.
sack of gems?
But then it would be the sack
It would be the
getting
sack.
and sort of
Yeah,
not-
the problem with that is then I could just put everything like that I want to sell in a sack and just always do it that way.
Yeah.
I can do 7. I was gonna do 8 of them.
Oh, because you have 8 spell slots or whatever?
Yeah, I have 9, but I wanted to keep 1 for invisibility in case things went south.
Okay. Then yeah, sure.
Smart.
So then you're using 8 of them, so that's 8 times 1,000 is 8,000, plus the 2 regular is 9,000. Hey,
Yep.
there's 9 party members, that's 1,000 each, that works out. wunderbar.
Perfect.
Excellent.
So you use all of your spell slots going to...
Hey, if it works, it works.
Yeah. And you end up with 9,000 in cash to bring back to Candlekeep. Yes, everybody here can put 1,000 in, and then Kraz and Pan also get 1,000.
Nice. Thank you very much, Lamb, for lying to people very effectively.
You're welcome.
Wow.
There might be a world where you had to do that save 7 times, 8 times. I'm not going to do that because that seems annoying. But
That's fair. It does seem annoying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, there is... In Candlekeep loot, there are a few... There is... My mom is calling.
okay.
Hi, Mom. Tell her I said
uh,
hi.
Hi, John's mom.
Okay.
She's like,
we can also. I mean, we can clean up the loot
Johnny,
separately. But, like,
what are you
all of our-
doing?
all the jars have to come off, except for like the Eye of Minute Seeing we still have, but like all the jars can come off. So we can clean that up. Not now. Excuse me. Okay.
Oh, that's a good question. Did we give the Eye of Minute Seeing back to the Tiefling?
You guys wanted to.
We
keep
didn't. We didn't even go over that. Because
Yeah.
look, it's a whole prosthetic eye, so Sendu is the only one who can use it without permanently losing an eye.
Yes. And you would be leaving the tiefling with one eye.
We would. That's true.
So
That feels shitty.
yeah. So we
Could
talked
be-
about the party maybe like going to Baldur's Gate or something and buying an eye and then bringing it back, but that just seems like a lot of work. So it's up to the party.
Is anyone upset about losing the Eye of Minute Seeing?
What did it do?
It gave advantage on investigation checks, if I recall correctly, which honestly I would like, but at the same time, not enough to like take an eye away from a person because I'm putting a lot of value into this fictional being.
Is there a magic spell that creates a small item, like a prestidigitation or a thaumaturgy type thing that creates a small item?
Not a permanent small item.
Hey, Kyle. Important question.
Uh-huh.
I'm assuming you can't wear goggles and Eyes of Minute Seeing, can you?
Well, here's the thing. The Eye of Minute Seeing here is an eyeball, so you'd have to carve out your own eyeball, then put the eyeball in.
Here's a question, Kyle.
Yeah.
Could I have cast Greater Restoration to return her eye to her?
Does it allow for missing organs and missing
I'm
things?
trying to find a spell that does that.
Probably regeneration.
Oh, it's called Regenerate, not Regeneration.
Oh, regenerate, yeah.
But yeah,
That's why I couldn't
regenerate would work if anybody in the party knew that, but I don't think anybody.
That's a 7th level spell, damn it! I can't limited wish that.
Someone does have it.
Does that
Galvin
suck?
had it. Did Galvin
Zug?
have regenerate?
Zug Zug.
Zugzug wasn't there.
That's not helpful.
Oh, not there. Yeah, I don't normally have it prepared, but
Yeah.
Well,
but I have
The
access
thing-
to it.
So
is this person coming back to Candlekeep, though? Who had the eye? Or
No,
are they
they're
staying there?
staying at the temple.
they're staying
Can
there.
we,
Yeah.
can we go back to the temple?
Yes.
Okay,
So
well,
maybe we just promise the tiefling we will find a way to return your eye to you if we get to keep the Eye of Minute Seeing.
He says the opposite. She says the opposite. She's like, how about you go find me an eye and you come back and I'll make you a trade for my Eye of Minute Seeing.
You know what? Honestly, that's fair. we did resurrect you and all.
Yeah, so I'm willing to give it to you. I just need something in trade.
That's totally fair. We are keeping the sapphire eye patch though. Or rather, we didn't find the sapphire eye patch.
Yeah, you can just.
Well, I mean, what's sapphire eye patch? What are you talking about?
Can you roll deception, please?
Sure. Can I have? Does anyone want to give me the help action on this?
Doesn't sound like it.
I was gonna say I didn't know anything about
will.
this.
I'll help him. Like,
Okay,
yeah,
bless you.
I don't know what was going on. Like, we never found something
On
like
a
that.
23, she's like, oh, it must have been that damn Valen. She must have taken my iPad.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
That damn
yeah.
Valen.
That's what it was.
Yeah, I guess since I have this, and she pops in, I have my new seeing. Like, I don't need the eye patch. I get, yeah. So.
Oh, you just did that. You just threw that in. Oh, that. Ooh.
No,
Yeah,
see,
okay.
Kyle,
So
the
you-
proper response to that is, all right, let me put on my diamond iPad.
God.
She gets a better one out of her pocket. Yeah.
A solid platinum and diamond eye patch.
Yeah.
So yeah, put that in the notes that if you guys can find an eyeball and make a trade, you can get your Eye of Minute Seeing from her.
Perfect. Bless, you got that, or should I?
I mean, it's not in our loot technically yet.
Oh no, the loot it already is. The eye patch of Minute Seeing is in the loot, so that's why it needs to be like parentheses. Don't actually own right now. Need to trade.
Okay.
And I just need to remove that whole message with the jars anyway, because we don't have those anymore.
Yeah, all the jars are gone. Yeah. You just have the eye patch and you're owed an eye.
Requires a Zug to trade.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good point. I guess yeah. You could just, if you have Zug, you could just do regenerate. Yeah.
Yeah, like Zug. Somebody really needs an eye.
Fantastic.
In
Suddenly.
fact, as the part, yeah. So JJ, how does Zug come back? Yeah.
However, plane shift works.
Okay. Yeah, you cast Plane Shift, and you are standing in the Court of Air, Zug.
What does Zug playing shift look like? I'm over here demanding my fellow players roleplay with me.
I imagine it to be like a green jungle-like circle with like arcane vines and things like that.
Like a pair of massive trees grow out of the ground and like they fade away from each other, revealing a portal between them.
Smoke that smells oddly like barbecue.
Yes.
Ah,
Are those trees smoking like
sweet smell
meat?
of Zug.
I'm back.
Zug?
Hey.
Theo just pops out of nowhere. Uncle Zug.
You know, Zug, you just missed our friend Galman. It's weird that you and him can't be in the same place at the same time. It's too bad.
Oh damn.
Alright, that's enough leading on the fourth wall, Foos Vagina.
Yeah, buddy, you're breaking my immersion.
Yeah, sorry.
Say, how are the wife? How are the kids?
Oh, good. I hope these all good. I'll just come back to do some more mysteries and stuff. You know how it is.
Did Zug turn into Fat Albert while he was gone?
His accent got thicker.
Fantastic.
Yes, it was good time. Yes.
Are we gonna have Zug do the regenerate now? Are we gonna make a trek back?
Probably.
I mean, can we just say that we do it?
Oh, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We'll RP it and you'll do it. Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Kyle, could you add the Staff of Fate to my inventory? Because apparently you have to have Candlekeep Mysteries, and I don't. So, and it's not letting me. for
That's
some reason.
weird because we have Candlekeep Mysteries and you're in the campaign with us, so I don't know why.
Do you
I think
have
it's
it?
just-
Or
I
do
think
you have
it's
someone
because-
else shared it with you?
No. Jess owns it, and
Yeah, I
Jess
have
is sharing. So
Oh.
here's what it is. I think Zug, because you're inactive, you can't do certain things. Let me activate Zug.
Oh.
Now
Zug,
refresh your.
we found this super handy staff that we think you would love. And also, do you want to come heal a tiefling's eye?
I could be convinced.
Would you
Uh,
please do it?
We could give you this really cool staff.
No, I'm convinced!
JJ, try refreshing now, and it should come up.
Hey, there it is. Cool.
You just have to be
Thank
activated.
I'm gonna remove the ring of shooting stars.
Mhm.
'Cause it's
What
in
does that
inventory.
do?
Oh, also,
Pretty decent.
Wes, the magic crystal is not here anymore either. The magic crystal turned into the spell.
Oh, right. Thank you.
The Ring of Shooting Stars lets you, I think, like generate balls of lightning or like create an area of shooting stars that do a small bit of damage. It's not a lot of damage. It doesn't help. It's pretty rough to use with action economy.
Yeah. Kind of situational. I was
Gotcha.
not the biggest fan in the world of it, but I used it a few times, and it's basically almost feels like, well, I could be doing something better, right, with my actions.
Yeah, I tell you what though, according to this magical price guide, that has a value of 14,000 gold.
Oh my
Yep.
god.
Yeah, it's expensive, but it's like kind of magic item for a very rare.
Yeah.
But I will definitely take this guy.
Okay. So while Lamb is going to Baldur's Gate, it takes like a week or two there and back. It's like a week there, week back, or whatever. Zug arrives. We all say hello. You guys get paid and stuff.
Yay! Welcome back, Zug.
You have some downtime. People can do research on like genies or planes or whatever the case may be.
You know me so well, Kyle.
Yes.
I'm gonna say we check in on our mine.
Yes.
Yeah.
The mine.
I was-
Roll me a D100.
I was gonna ask that actually. Thank you. Jeff.
Yeah, Nightshade, you asked to roll me a D100.
Okay.
Oh, I'm definitely taking that spell.
87.
There is 8,700 gold.
Oh my god.
Jesus Christ!
They hit a vein, and it was just filled with electrum, and so they're like, "Holy shit! We just struck the gold mine. We struck an electrum mine. Woo!"
All right, money, guys, divide that.
I just got back, and all I heard was 8,700 gold. What happened?
So yes,
Our mine hit
Honestly,
electrum.
I'm gonna
baby.
say Sendu's magic item, according to the guide, was like wildly expensive. So I can take 700 gold, and y'all can take 1,000 each.
Okay. So everybody here gets 1,000, and then if somebody could put in the notes that Krazafir and Pan are now owed 2,000 gold each.
What did I miss?
You get 1,000 gold.
Well, I got the 1,000 gold.
No, you
You
get
get another 1,000.
Another 1,000 gold. We
We
have
checked on our mine.
We
Hey,
saved
Kyle.
the mine, and the mine had about like 8,700 gold in it, and so yeah.
Hey Kyle.
What's up?
Shouldn't it be 2,600 for completing the mission as well?
Yes.
Yes.
Wow.
Thank you. 2,600 for Krazafir and Pan. Thank you, guys.
And yeah, Marcus Tiramisu should have that much as well. Add in 2,600, 600 for completing the mission, 1,000 for selling these crystals, and 1,000 for the mine.
Yes.
I'm here.
Was there something else that we were supposed to sell?
I mean, we can work out what we're gonna sell, and what we're not gonna sell. But like, I think we've done enough.
Yeah, that feels like a between session thing.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah. So we go. You guys are doing research. You've been actually appointed a new research assistant specifically for your research. He has nothing to do with adventures and mysteries. He is here only to help you with your individual researches into your individual studies.
Tasty.
His name is Romelir.
Romelier.
So Romelir will walk over.
Look at that weeb ass motherfucker.
Definitely like a character from Black Butler or something.
Where's
and so he
Zug on
walks-
this map? Get Galman out of here.
What? Is Galman still here?
Mhm.
Where's Galman?
Next to me.
Yeah, I see him there as well.
Oh, he's under a thing that's on the GM layer, so I couldn't see him. Gotcha. Cool.
Bring back Zug.
Yeah, I have Zugzug here. There you go. So, Romelir, will basically come over, and he has a whole pile of books. He's got, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got 7 books.
7 whole books.
And he's like, but they're big tomes. They're like a foot each. So he's just carrying 7 feet of books, basically. It's like,
Are you all right there? Do you need help?
I'm Romelier. I've been assigned to help you with research, and he trips and he falls and he drops the books everywhere.
Oh dear.
And he's like,
I would like to catch as many books as I can with Mage Hand and just like help him back up. That's all right. No need to.
Somebody
rush.
do a dexterity check to catch him and swoop him into a loving hold.
Make a dex check to get that ass.
he's like, I'm sorry. Yeah, I have a, I got a. And he looks at each of you and he's like, I got for Sendu, I have a book on genies. And then for Broder, I have a book on library maintenance, and
Boy.
Sendu just side eyes
Wow.
the person he now knows fully to be Lamb. Surely this is very interesting to you, yes?
Yes, of course. I
Say-
love working on books. They are my life.
Say Nightshade, and she's like, "Do you have the interplanar travel book that I wanted?"
I actually brought a crystal book for you. I brought the interplanar book for Tiramisu. Did I get that wrong? Tiramisu, you like planes, and do you both like planes? Can you study them together? I only brought one book on planes.
Nightshade looks at Tiramisu, and she's like, "I think we could share if you want. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's the book on crystals I wrote, so I don't actually need that one." But
Yes, indeed. He brought your own book. He was going to hand you your own book to study, not realizing that it was.
I mean, did you want me to sign it? Do you wanted this to be the limited edition book?
He goes, Zug, I heard you were back. Here's your book. Here's your recipe cookbook on barbecue.
I'm also going to try to start building a teleportation circle between my area and Candlekeep.
Okay, yeah.
New project.
We can totally share him. I mean, the book. And then he looks at Halvard and he goes, I definitely had a book for you here. And he hands you a soft brown leather book, Halvard.
That's nice. I put it in my backpack and don't open it in front of anybody.
Sendu looks over but doesn't say anything about this course of action.
Nightshade leans over to Tiramisu, and she goes, "It's probably porn."
Oh my god.
Oh god, bestiality. Ugh.
It's not bestiality, it's just being a furry.
Yeah.
Leonin porn.
No. If you were to look at the title as it's handed to you, the title just says.
I'm sure the title can be shared with me in private.
Okay.
Oh, interesting.
Nightshade shakes her head and whispers, "Porn."
Fine. I will send a DM to John.
Hey, Kyle.
Mm-hmm.
So important thing while I'm in Baldur's Gate, since I now have fat stacks of cash.
Mm-hmm.
The fattest.
How much money did the guild want from me?
How much money do you as Lamb have?
A lot.
You want to let them know that you have.
Yeah. I mean, I made 2,600 from this mission.
Mm-hmm.
You know, strangely, he also has silver hair, but is not hot. It's
Oh, I
conundrum.
also found out who the head of your guild is. So let me show you their picture. I don't know if Wes already knows this, like, out of character, but
Is it
let's see.
hot?
it's a lady.
I repeat,
What?
is she hot?
Who is this?
She has
Oh,
shifty
no.
eyes.
Yeah.
She is the head of the guild.
Oh, okay. I thought it was a dude, but alright.
Oh, at this point in time, maybe it was in the past, but at this point in time, it is a lady.
Okay.
Her name is Nine Fingers.
Okay.
Is
Is it because she has 9 fingers?
Yes.
4.5 finger discount on each hand?
wouldn't it
Yes,
be
oddly,
half
you
a
can see
finger?
9 fingers. She
discount
actually
each?
has 4.5 and 4.5. Yeah.
She lost her index fingers past the knuckle. the first joint, which honestly might be worse than losing the whole finger.
So when you go in, the guild, no one's there, but there is a box, and it's labeled "Lamb, leave money in box."
Okay, I'll leave. I guess like 200 in the box.
The second you put the 200 in, the box turns into a mimic. No, I'm just kidding.
It says, "Where's the rest of my money, fool?"
No, but it does. An arcane sigil pops above it, and it says "more."
Oh!
Okay, there's another 200, I guess.
More.
Okay.
Oh my god!
You going to
Okay.
6?
What
Yeah, I'm
benefits
going to
is Lamb
600.
getting from this guild?
He is leveling up through. Well, he had a character. He's leveling up through the guild, and there's a magic item he wants that he can only use if he's X amount of level in the guild. And
Yeah.
So we can't just carpet bomb the guild.
No.
When you put a total of 600 in, the box goes yum yum. Thank you, Lamb.
I'm
Very
humiliated.
nice.
Can I roll insight to see if they're just like taking advantage of land?
Can the box sing a song?
Yummy, yummy, yummy in
Got
my
money in my
tummy.
tummy.
Yummy, 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 got gold coins in my tummy, and I feel quite full of gold.
Shit.
Um,
Yeah, feel full of stuff. Yeah.
What's up?
Are they taking advantage of me? Are they taking
Uh,
advantage of poor innocent lamb?
Can you roll an insight check?
Yes.
Oh, okay. On an
I got
18?
it. Yeah.
No, they're not taking advantage of you. It's just they're all out on a mission, but they knew you come by, and they want your money real bad.
Okay. All right.
If you're getting 600 gold pieces, you might be the main breadwinner for the Thieves Guild.
I'm pretty sure I am. I think at this point I've given them like thousands of gold. Because I've done it for
Congratulations,
like
you
several
are-
levels.
You are this guild's main breadwinner.
I'm pretty sure I am.
You notice there's no other boxes with names on them. Yours is the only one.
Yeah.
One that has a box
Nice.
on it. All right. So, you guys are doing your research. Halvard, you go look at your book in private, I guess.
Did you see? This is unrelated, but there's a question in the chat.
Yes, I saw it. I'll have to find the link myself. At some
I found something that I sent you back in November, but I thought what you sent me was a spreadsheet.
I don't think so.
It was like a Google Sheet spreadsheet with a list of the prices. Does anyone have a spreadsheet link saved with tattoo prices?
Yeah, I said it's in the chat with you from February. So if you go to the chat with me and you, Halvard, it's in February.
February.
Yeah, and it is Google Sheets.
And then I have another question for the party as far as magic items go.
Mhm.
What is that?
So the Ring of Shooting Stars is worth 14,000, right?
Yes, it is.
Is there any magic items that anyone's like thirsting for?
I mean, you know me. I'm just thirsty in general.
I'm
I
always
am
thirsty.
I am kind of thirsty for the Cloak of Elvenkind.
And I say, I would love to get some better armor.
That
Is
so
there a
armor is
specific
kind
armor
of
you're looking at?
Huh?
Sorry, I spoke over people. Is there a specific piece of armor you're looking at, or just a higher magic bonus?
I just have mithril plate right now, so it doesn't have any pluses at all. It's just green.
armor's kind of a questionable one. They can. I guess we should ask Kyle this.
Armor's not in the book, right?
It is in the book, but it's listed under game-changing items. Basically, items that if you're going to buy these things, the GM is gonna need to okay it.
Yes, I don't think that armor is game changing, so I have ruled that armor is okay.
It just adjusts bounded accuracy for how often attacks do or do not hit you. That's really the main thing.
And and the enemies should also be scaling in their attacks, and so it should still be okay. Yeah.
The only things I want are so expensive they would necessitate no one else getting anything. So Sendu's already gotten everything he should get for the next level.
Yeah.
Like, that Ring of Spellstoring by itself increases his general efficacy so significantly.
If anybody wants anything, put it in the Candlekeep regular chat. Put things that you want, and we can figure out prices. But we can take the whole week to do that. So that can be like, we can talk about that on the off time to figure out what people want. Because we have
Love that
14,000 plus other party loot to figure things out, but we don't need to delve into that right
You say that, but consistently, like, I don't think anyone's ever done that between game sessions.
Then that's their choice, and then
that's on us.
Yeah,
that's on us not doing
Jess
it.
wants armor and Jess doesn't act on it, that's on Jess. If John wants an item and John doesn't act on it, that's on John. So that's all. Yeah. So yeah.
Well,
okay.
if we can get magical armors and shields and stuff, can I spend gold to make my clamored studded leather a +1 and my buckler a +1?
Don't think upgrading things is a default thing, so I would definitely have to figure out what the
done
value
it in the past.
No, I'm not saying I wouldn't do it. I'm just saying that's then research I'd have to do to figure out how much do I want it to cost for the upgrade. That's all.
Well, in the magical prices book, a +1 armor and +1 shield are 1,500 each. So it would be, I'd basically be swapping my current glamored studded leather for glamored studded leather +1, and just
you could just use the prices that are in there. Yeah.
Okay, if you're okay with that, then that's
100%.
at least what I'll do in Baldur's Gate.
Okay.
Yeah, I do have the item that I'd like, which if we can, put that as part of the cape or part of the Ring of Shooting Stars, I won't complain. But I also have like a lot of magic items, so it's something I'd like, but I also feel like at that point I'm kind of taking a lot of the party's wealth.
Yeah. So everybody put the stuff you want. I saw that Wes just put Cape of the Mount back. Everybody else put what they want, and then I will help. So, okay. As people are doing their research, Ramalier will be like, I have another. I have another book here, but it isn't like for any one of you specifically. But it's like it's a party research item, kind of a thing. I think I don't know. I just brought it for you. Does anybody want it?
Let me hold on to that. What is this?
He hands you a book, and it says in the title, "The Scrivener's Tale."
Ooh.
The Scrivener's Tale. A Scrivener is not a note taker exactly, but it's something like a scribe, right?
I think so. Just double checking.
Are we putting a wish list in there, or we're just putting what we would like to have? I'm confused.
Yeah, basically an immediate wish list, because with the party money we have, we could figure out if we're going to get any of the people any of these things. That's all.
Yeah.
Oh, there's party money, not our own money?
Well, this is also us grouping our money together
Yeah.
in case one of us wants something that would like significantly increase our efficacy.
Yes.
Yeah. So right now we have a crystal ball of true seeing, a hat of disguise, an awareness ion stone, a ring of shooting stars.
If you
that are all magic items that we could probably trade in for things that people actually want. So
because the issue is, I think the reason that's important is because if you sell them, you get half value. If you trade them, you get minus 10%. So it is a better deal if you trade them than if you sell them.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Scriveners are a type of scribe, basically, yes.
Cool.
Okay. Okay.
I know.
Sendu, please give me a wisdom save.
Well, this book looks into ow. I don't have anything that can immediately help. None as a reaction to come
Mhm.
with this, so... Ow, ow, ow! This isn't against being poisoned, is it?
No, nothing that dire.
That's a hot 12.
That
How much
does-
psychic damage do I take?
No psychic damage. You just have an urge to open the book and read it.
So Sendu looks at it. Remind me what the assistant's name was. Romalier?
Yes.
Thank you, Romalier. Now go away. And he opens the book immediately.
Okay. Oh, you have your detect magic, I would assume. The book.
And comprehend languages just in case.
Yes, the book does give off illusion and transmutation.
It's probably fine. I want to read it.
So if I don't want to read it anyway. Okay. Please give me an investigation check.
With not advantage, because I don't have the Eye of Minute Seeing.
No. Oh, wait, no. We said we were going to do that.
Yeah.
So I just got lost. So we do that real quick. During our off time, we take Zug Zug through the portal. We go back. We talk to her about the eye. She's like, yeah, sure thing. Give me that eye. If you can put an eye in my head. And then does regenerate do anything? Is there a like a chance it might not work, or is it just works?
It just works, I believe.
Yeah.
So Zug Zug casts regenerate. She goes as an eyeball grows inside of her skull. You guys hear like an audible pop, and then she's like, she blinks and she's like,
Did the new eye just shove the Eye of Minute Seeing out of her skull?
no, she had taken it out, but the thing is, calluses and things have formed in the area.
Oh,
where it
Jesus
could
God.
go. So it had to like tear apart the old to build a new.
That's so bad. Magic is so bad.
And so she now has an eyeball. It is noticeably a different color than her other eyeball. So she has a red eye and a.
Zug Zug, what color is her new eye?
Her new eye color is purple, even though it should be red. And so
You're welcome.
she goes, all right, a deal's a deal. And she hands the party the Eye of Minute Seeing.
She has an astigmatism.
Who is wearing the Eye of Minute Seeing? That's the next question.
We can install it into Sendu.
Oh yeah, you're the only one who can install it.
But
yeah.
anyone else would have to actually take out their own eye to wear it.
Okay.
So does anyone want to lose an eye?
Not particularly.
Zug Zug uncasts regenerate on someone else to remove their.
Yes. Uncast regenerate or stab you with a stick.
Yes. So Sendu, you know how your body functions. You show one of the party members. You turn yourself off.
If you would, please. It requires a simple process by which you turn one of my eyes counterclockwise 717 degrees, not 720. That will activate my self-destruct sequence. After you've turned it 717 degrees, tug on it with exactly 4.3 pounds of force. This is all bullshit. Sendu has no self-destruct sequence.
Okay.
He's just messing with whoever's doing
Good, because
this.
if you were serious, I was gonna change it from being it happens automatically to someone has to do ability. check.
No, he's absolutely just making fun of someone.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah. So the party does surgery on Sendu, switching the eyeball for the eyeball.
Stupendous. Also, ow.
Sendu, you can add to your inventory extra robot eyeball. So
Excellent.
Just in case, a gun pops one of your eyeballs out.
yeah, Sendu, you have a
He'll shoot
replacement
your
eyeball if you ever
eye
need it. So now you can make that investigation check with advantage. So you got a 10 or a.
Sorry, I was adding the extra Warforged eyeball to my inventory.
Yes.
Ah! Worse! Clearly that was worth all of that.
You get the gist. It's a story. It's a story of an archfey called the Princess of the Shadow Glass, who was in a feud with the Queen of Air and Darkness, the ruler of one of the courts of the Feywild. The queen is described as an intelligent, gleaming black crystal. The princess is cast in the role of the protagonist of the book, yet she views everyone else as a pawn. The tale ends with a monologue promising bloody reprisals upon everyone the princess believes has wronged her. Exiled to the mortal realm, the Princess of the Shadow Glass finds a home in the land of humans. Elves, dwarves, gnomes, and halflings. They show her true friendship, gifting her with treasures, lands, and titles. In the end, her companions, including the narrator of the book, the Scrivener, convince the princess to reclaim her rightful place as a high noble of the Fae. The details of the Scrivener's tale indicate that the Princess of the Shadow Glass began as a Fae, and then became an Archfey. The Scrivener of the title is an elf named Zirian, who wrote the book 900 years ago. The contents of the book suggest that the Scrivener was compelled to write the tale by the princess.
Interesting. Nightshade, do you know of any individuals by the titles Princess of Shadowglass or the Queen of Air and Darkness?
Sounds fancy.
And if Nightshade wants to do a history check, she totally will.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna go for.
May I give her the help action on that by describing the princess and the queen?
Yes, yes, you can.
We are two of a kind, you and I.
Not particularly. The descriptors sound familiar. The problem is that there's been various queens of darkness and princesses of shadow, and it's very much that's what that court is all about. Like there's a court of light and a
And
court of darkness, and so there have been various
expelled from the courts for a while. So if there's been changes in the hierarchy, it would be hard to figure out.
This seems to have taken place some 9 centuries ago, but then again, it might be no more than a flight of fancy. Though the Scrivener himself seems like an interesting figure. I wonder if he's an elf. He might have survived this long.
Two things. One, the second you started to read it, Sendu, the compulsion goes away, but also you feel a secondary type of magic activate. And then when you start talking to Nightshade about it, that secondary effect spreads. And since you're all there doing research at this point, you all hear the conversation, and you're all hit by this magic that you don't know what it does. But you feel some sort of power wash over you.
Excuse me?
A thing might have just happened. I would love for one goddamn week to pass in this miserable city without some magic fucking book taking over my brain.
I'm tired of these motherfucking magic books.
In this motherfucking magic library.
Romalier comes back and he's like, "Oh, the book I gave you. I didn't give you the Scrivener's mark, did I? The Scrivener's tale?
You did, friend.
Oh no, that's not supposed to go out. That's supposed to be locked up. Oh no, I was supposed to give you this other book on friendship. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I mixed the two up.
Okay, well, it did something, Romalier. Do you know what it did? Or do you know who in Candlekeep might know what it did?
All I know is that one of the ex-readers, Marshall Rillin, ordered the Scrivener's tale hidden and locked away. I don't know how it made it onto a general shelf, let alone next in the friendship section. I don't know how that happened.
Are you lying?
You can do an insight check.
Sendu would like to do an insight check on this poor kid. He thinks that he's just an idiot. Wow! Can my get... No, you know what? I did not ask for the help action before I roll. That's on me.
You would get the sense that this guy, he's an innocent new librarian, and he was trying to help, and he's in over his head trying to help the basically 9 of you, try to get on with your studies. He's one person who's assisting 9 people, and he got his books mixed up, and yeah.
Suspicious.
Romalier.
Yes.
Take a break.
Okay.
Drink some water.
Okay.
Sit down.
Okay.
Relax.
Okay.
We are going to deal with this, whatever it is.
Okay.
I'm glad that if anyone in Candlekeep, you gave this book to us, at least.
Can we delve into ourselves and discern what happened to us?
Let me see.
We settle down for a nice, comfy, like.
Not as of now. You get the sense that whatever it is that's in you is too small to fully detect. It was almost just like goosebumps. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't anything fully. You would feel that like given enough time as the magic wells and grows, then you could probably figure it out, maybe, but not as of right now.
I imagine the only reason Senju knew what happened at all is because I had detect magic active.
No, you knew the compulsion was that you knew that when you started reading it, but the second you started talking about it to Nightshade, the whole party felt something.
Oh, there was an actual
There was an
tangible
actual feeling of magic in the air. Yes.
Gotcha.
Can we read the book?
Oh, I just told you everything the book said.
Oh, sorry. My bad.
Yes.
Senju will share it with Zug though. He doesn't keep what happened in the book a secret.
Yes. It was about the princess fighting the queen, but like they're both. The book paints the princess as the good guy, but the princess is also kind of a dick, so she's not like
Yeah. I feel like there was like you mentioned that the author seemed to be compelled to write the book. I feel like there was a certain compulsion from the princess to paint her in as positive a light as possible, and even that could only be done so much.
What?
I will tell you what I want to do before we leave. Let me make sure that this does what I think it does. Okay, yeah. I would like at some point during the day to cast my new 8th level Mystic Arcanum and create a demi-plane.
Oh man,
in Candlekeep.
that's exciting.
I want one.
Unfortunately, I can only make the one. So at some point in a corner of the library that I can reasonably feel is secure, probably somewhere in the actual Great Library itself, not in the Court of Air. I create this door in some out of the way corner, and I am going to put the book there for the time being.
Okay.
And then when I close the door, the demi-plane is shut.
Mm-hmm.
And no one can get in or out.
Okay.
Including whatever the fuck this book is.
Okay, so we do our own individual studies for the rest of the day, not really knowing what's going on.
Right.
What is Halvard studying?
What is Halvard studying?
So I was actually going to leave that up to you. What do you think Halvard's book would be about?
We can talk about it.
I was imagining, how to cope in a new world when you escape a demi-plane. So
You know what? This is a magical library. That's probably a thing.
Demi-planes for dummies, and it just talks about when you go from one plane to another, how you cope with that and stuff. So that's what I was thinking. But
Is that something that happened to me in the past?
you literally were stuck in a book for 100 years,
Oh,
and then
that's
now you're
cute.
out of the book, and so yeah,
That's right.
100%.
So a magical book is a demi-plane. Good to know.
Because any kind of plane within another plane is a demi-plane.
One of those Russian dolls.
Yes, a Russian dolls of planes. It's planes all the way
Oh
down.
god. It's planes all the way down. I hate that.
Okay, so the party goes to bed. We didn't do anything today, but you get a long rest. I guess Sendu gets his spell back. Well, no, because it was a invocation. But the party goes to bed. You get a long rest. When the party wakes up, there's some weird shit going on.
What?
Who would have guessed?
Let's see here. You discover that 20%, each of you, all of you, every single one of you, including Foos, discover that 20% of your body is covered in writing and runes.
Gross.
Well,
so all of you have
this is probably normal.
You have skin tattoos, just everywhere on 20% of your body.
Nice. I already have tattoos. This makes
As
me look sick.
The text starts at the character's fingertips and winds around one arm to the shoulder, chest, and back. The lettering is in Elvish. You
Gonna go ahead and cast Comprehend Languages and see what the fuck that says.
It's full on the portions of the text of the Scrivener's Tale. So it's the text from the book is now tattooed on your bodies.
Okay, so I'm guessing we each sleep in our own personal quarters and not
Yes.
a communal. Okay, so I go to the place in which we exit. I'm guessing this is like Harry Potter rules, and I leave my bedroom, but then there's a common room.
Yes.
Okay, and I'm here. Who else? Who else is left there?
Before we continue on, though, I am going to need the entire party to give me a what was it? Let me find it again. A charisma saving throw.
Oh,
Oh,
gross.
you mean the thing that I have a negative to?
20, motherfucker.
Okay.
What?
I did so good.
okay, and I'll take a 19.
Is it
So bad.
question? Is what's happening magical?
Oh, 100%.
Yes, I got advantage against it.
Okay.
Ooh. Oh, you hate to see a 4
Okay.
on a saving throw.
How about a 2?
Everyone here fails except for Zugzug.
Holy
Sendu?
shit!
Yeah.
Even a
Sendu?
19?
A 19 also fails. So, everybody except for Zugzug.
Fuck, I would use Lucky Point. I mean, I wouldn't have known. I have to know before.
Yeah, you would have thought it, yeah. Let's see here. Okay. There is a benefit and a drawback to failure. I mean, like, as in, the pass gets nothing. The failure gets a benefit and a drawback. So, everybody except for Zugzug. So, JJ, stop listening. But everybody else.
Turn your ears off.
The benefit. You can now read, speak, and write Sylvan. And magic can no longer put you to sleep.
Oh.
So
okay.
all those
Is this
benefits
a-
I already have.
Is this a permanent thing?
No, it's just like while you're under this
Well,
tattoo.
who
thing.
knows?
Okay.
You don't know, but you'd guess it's as long as you're under the
And
tattoo.
you're saying magic can now put us to
Cannot.
sleep?
Cannot.
Cannot.
Oh, so these are
Before we
both the
cast-
goods.
Yes, that's the benefit. Yes.
Okay.
The drawback is none of you cast reflections or shadows anymore.
Who
Yeah.
needs them?
Okay, so hilariously, I think that Sendu was using his Radiant's hand mirror to read the writing on his back, and then he disappeared.
I guess Lamb is like, oh no, it's happening again, since this is now the second time that I have not cast a shadow.
Or reflection. Yeah. Yep,
Yeah.
good memory. Okay. So that is what happens when you wake up. You have this weird tattoo, and you have those two things.
Cool.
Yes, now, like Halvard was saying, he runs out to find the party.
Okay. Hey, you guys!
Sendu's gonna open his door and look out. Oh no.
Okay, come here, Sendu.
You
come
as
here.
well?
Hold your finger up to mine.
Now,
He's gonna-
Halvard is covered in fur. The writing is under his fur, so only parts that don't have fur, like your hands, your fingers, you can see a writing there, but you can't see it. where the-
Okay, alright. I look at Sendu's finger and I look at my finger. Do we both have the same part of the story, or do we have different parts of the
You
story?
actually both have the same parts of the story on the body parts that are covered. Yes.
In the exact same spots.
Yes.
Interesting.
Okay.
I'm going to guess this goes under your fur as well. I'm also gonna hold up Radiance.
Why
to
don't
see
you
if he-
rake your hands through his fur and see, Daddy?
What? I'm also gonna hold up Radiance and see if he casts a reflection.
Also
which-
does not.
So we have a problem.
Listening.
Technically, Elvish is an Elvish and Sylvan come from the same source.
Mhm.
So if you now speak Sylvan, you would get bits and pieces of the writing, even if you couldn't normally.
I mean,
So if you don't usually speak Elvish or Sylvan, now that you speak Sylvan, you can read Elvish kind of as like you get bits and pieces of it.
say
I
I could
think we need to
already
go see
read
Sylvan.
Sylvan, so
Yeah, if
And
you're
I
already
will already read Elvish.
What's going on? What?
I have no idea, but the odds of this not being related to the magical book written by an elf about an ancient fey princess is very low.
Why? It's just writing on my hand.
It's elvish writing.
Yeah. Oh. I
Say
It's
tried
Elvis
to
Night,
writing
make out-
Nightshade
from-
flutters
oh.
out, and she's like, "Hey, is everyone else's shadow missing?"
What do you mean?
Yes.
She's flying, and her shadow's completely gone.
I don't have a shadow. How peculiar.
Or a reflection, Nightshade?
Well, I don't normally look at myself in the mirror, but
Sendu holds up his hand mirror.
oh, you have one.
Oh my
Guys.
God, we're vampires. You
Guys,
guys,
our
we're
shadows are
vampires.
gone.
We're
It's
not
gonna be
vampires.
winter forever.
I need blood.
Oh my god.
Mm.
We're not vampires, Alfred, probably.
Halvard looks at.
Sendu.
Say
Halvard
Nightshade
and
is
Sendu.
like,
Halvard and
this
Sendu.
has the stink of
Okay, fine.
fey magic all over it.
Halvard looks at Lamb and licks his lips. He looks at his neck and starts licking his lips, thinking
Oh,
that
I
he's
guess
becoming a
technically-
vampire.
I guess technically, if Lamb is Broder, Broder would not have the tattoos, but Lamb would. You know what I mean?
They don't show through shape changing.
I don't think so.
I
Oh,
would, because
that's
it's not
fine.
like it's a magical, like, it's him changing his own form. It's not him putting on.
No, I guess
An
you're right
image.
because it's not like an image or a hologram. Like if he had
Right.
an illusion on it, you're right. Then he would be on his skin. You're right. It would. Okay. So backtrack. It is on Broder. I was almost imagining like there being two layers of Broder, like an inner Broder layer and an outer Lamb layer. But no, 100%.
An inner Broder layer.
Turn him inside
Hold
out!
Hold on.
Other way around.
Is Zug Zug here?
Zug Zug is here, and Zug Zug, you have the tattoos, but you do not have the. You do have a reflection.
Okay, cool. But not cool.
I mean, in fairness, I kind of think it's cool, but it's also probably bad.
It's pretty.
Wait.
Say Nightshade is like,
Zug
this
Zug,
messes
why
up
do
my
you-
aesthetic.
Why do you have a shadow and we don't?
Ah.
Really lucky, maybe.
Say Nightshade comes up and sniffs him, and he smells more like seared meat than fey magic, and is like, I think
Yeah.
the power of barbecue has protected him.
Uh,
God.
Nightshade, Nightshade, you're doing it wrong. Halfred licks Zug Zug. Is he able to determine why he doesn't have a shadow?
Gross.
Gross.
I'm gonna hand everybody a burnt end
Yes, we are.
for my class feature. If
Right.
you eat it, you get 5 temporary hit points.
Ooh.
I consume it.
Hold on. Where do I put? How do I?
How long does it last?
Probably just a short rest.
Yeah, it lasts until you lose it or until you take a long rest.
I
Oh,
might
long
watch that
rest?
for the time
Not a
being,
short
then.
rest?
Correct.
Is it-
Fancy.
Where do I? How do I do
Up on your regular HP, there should be a box next to it that says temp HP.
Aha. 5.
Mhm.
Nice. And that's just until a long rest, right?
Say
Um,
Nightshade goes, oh, this makes sense.
Ah, yes, barbecue has protected you.
Does
Mhm,
is
mhm,
anybody
mhm.
gonna? Oh, you have detect magic.
Yes. I
Uh,
will also say I recently picked up a new invocation called Witch Sight.
okay.
Because again, level 15, super fun for warlocks.
Okay.
Which allows me to see through any illusion or shape changer.
Okay.
Ooh.
So does
Do you
the
see Lamb
writing
as he
appear-
is?
I've already seen Lamb as he is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does the illusion? I'm sorry. Does the writing appear illusory in any certain?
No, it is definitely like in your skin.
That's actually kind of worse. That's actually significantly worse.
But with your detect magic,
I do love detecting me some magic.
Hi, Bear. Bear, you're precious. I'll kill you. Oh, Bear.
it's a form of enchantment, I believe. Very strong enchantment. Yeah, I think that was all you get out of that. If somebody wants to do Arcana, though, you could 100% do that.
I'll go ahead and roll it if Monovalka can give me advantage on it.
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
I think Madavaka distracted you on purpose.
He
And just like,
absolutely does. He's just that kind of a dick. So if we look at the writing and hey, this part says dick. What, Manavaka? No, it doesn't. Look, if we look at this critically,
no,
this
there
part
was an
says
elf.
ass.
There was an ancient elf named Dick.
Foos Fajar, don't help. Does anyone want to roll Arcana?
Anybody else is welcome to try Arcana.
Did you say everyone's welcome to try?
Yeah,
Arcana?
everyone's welcome to try Arcana.
Because I fully beefed it.
I can try it out. Nope, I beefed it as well.
Wow.
Can I get some flavor on that?
I'm assuming I just try to break it or something.
No, yeah, on that one, you go over and you're like, oh, I think it's a maze. You think it's a maze, and if we follow it along, we'll solve the maze. So it's like you said,
It's a Denny's placemat.
it's a Denny's placemat. Yes, exactly. You just need to go along.
Gigas.
I got a roll 15.
15 will get you part 1, but not part 2. You don't know that in character. So part. Okay. You get the sense that no basic spells, dispel magic, greater restoration, remove curse, things of that nature. No spells will be able to remove this. Yeah.
The permanent marker of magic spells.
Yes. Jess is gone, but Nightshade could roll when Jess gets back if she wants to. Okay, so what is the party doing now that it's daytime again to try to figure out what the fuck is going on?
I feel like we need to go speak to Bookworm at the Great Reach about what's going on because they knew this book was dangerous. That's why they locked it away.
Yes.
Half the
Somehow
party is not here. Should we just take a short break?
Oh, I didn't notice they all. Yeah, 100%. We can take a short break. I didn't know
Oh.
3 out of the party where he was gone. Yeah, 100%.
I mean, I'm here and listening. I'm just barely out of camera range. Hello.
It's fine. We'll come back. We'll be back at like 8:35.
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
So how's it going, JD?
It's going. I'm currently occupying myself with Vampire Survivors on Steam because I hate myself.
Ooh. I've been playing Getting Over It recently because I also hate myself.
Oh dear God, that's another level.
Mhm.
I had a friend of mine who bought me Getting Over It for my birthday with the caveat that if I played it, I had to stream it for them, so that they could hear me yell in frustration.
Yeah.
And I was like, I am never going to play this now that you said that. So okay.
Yeah, I'm actually really close to the end of the game now with it.
Are you really?
Yeah. There's a part that I'm on which I fucking despise because up to this point you can kind of figure out what techniques you need to do to like progress.
Sure.
But the spot I'm at is essentially just do the same technique over and over and hope you get lucky enough that your hammer like latches on to the
Oh, what the good god
terrain. Yeah, it's awful. Like I fucking hate this point. Like there's been some aggravating parts up to now that have been difficult, but
this is just bullshit.
yeah, this is just awful.
Good lord. I don't know if you have played Vampire Survivors. It's a little roguelike game on Steam, where like the whole point is that you're like this vampire hunter, and you're trying to survive these like endless hordes of undead. It's basically like a reverse bullet hell because you're shooting out 100,000 projectiles.
Nice.
And like you're trying to clear the screen of enemies before they overrun you and kill you.
Yeah.
I admit that I find it significantly more addictive than I think I should. But alas, here I am. Just unlocked a new level, and I'm playing through it, trying to figure out what the killer strats are.
Yeah.
Mm, 8:30. Time for coffee.
Okay, Jess.
Yes, exactly.
Jess,
Yes,
since you are here,
I am.
so is the game happening on Wednesday, or is that still being discussed?
Wednesday is gonna be session 0 as long as JJ's game isn't on Wednesday.
Yeah. Well, his is every other Wednesday. So,
Right. I'm trying to go.
and it wouldn't be
Whatever.
if this coming Wednesday we're good. It would be the Wednesday after this that
Yeah.
would be.
I'm trying to go opposite of whatever he is.
What?
So yes, then this one.
Coda had, yeah. Yeah.
I had messaged JJ and he ignored me.
How dare he?
One second.
I think he's good. I think he's got enough games.
Hmm.
Huh.
You mean I can't peer pressure him into it like I could you?
No. Unfortunately, no. Campaign setting. And do you have a campaign setting in mind, or what's going on?
What I said is that I wanted us to create our characters, and then I could kind of build the world around you guys. So for
Okay.
now, we'll just say it's like standard D&D world, but it's gonna be my own world because I don't want to follow rules. So
Hell yeah, no rules.
But like, you can use like Ravnica stuff, and you can use stuff that's not. Yeah. right?
Cool.
So I want to build the
Cool.
character together, and then I will kind of build a world trying to put all those things together.
Yeah.
Because basically this is to help me get used to, you know, homebrewing things, and I want to build the story around your guys' backstory. So,
Yeah.
you know, give me a nice tidbit in your backstory so that I can build a fun adventure, and everyone can get their own adventure. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah. I like it.
It's dumb.
Let's see. All right. I think I probably have the character I'm gonna be playing as.
Okay.
Wanting to
I'm
do.
back.
I've been really wanting to do. I think what my Celestia Bard. So that'll be a on kind of support / nature themed bard.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, what did I miss something?
No, we were on break.
Yeah, no, we're just talking about my Wednesday.
Come on, JJ, come back.
You're still-
Oh,
You're still good for that,
Yes.
Marcus?
My boy is
I'm still
cooking
good
food.
for that. I know you said that we were gonna make our characters on that day, but I am like spitballing ideas around in my head about.
Well, you can do that. I figure we could just come together, talk about it a little bit. I kind of want to create a world that will envelop you guys, you know? So if you have a nice concept, because basically what I want to do is I want you guys to do a little backstory, and I want to build like an adventure for each character. You know what I mean? Because I'm trying to practice my homebrewing skills. So I thought it would be fun to create the world around you guys. And, you know, if you want to make yourself come from a secret jungle no one knows about, I'll have to build that secret jungle into the world. You know what I mean?
I
If you
understand
have
that.
any questions, Jess, about like creation of a setting, feel free to hit me up because I've done a fair bit of that over the years. I'd be happy to help.
Awesome. Anytime I can talk to JD is a good time.
Okay. John, I think we're gonna start because it's past time, and John will just join when he gets here.
Mhm.
Okay.
Can't believe Halford's dead.
So, as you guys are like coming together to discuss things and talk about things, oh, sorry, Jess, if you want to give me an Arcana from Juniper, please.
Nightshade.
Nightshade.
Juniper?
I don't know why I keep doing that. I think that's why I'm like, don't say Juniper, don't say Juniper, don't say, and then I say it. So
Juniper. Fuck.
I don't know with anybody else. I'm not. I do occasionally call Sendu Azra, but
Not nearly as often.
I know. I don't know. No. Okay. So.
I think Juniper is just my most well fleshed out character, probably.
All right. So. That is that. As you guys are studying the runes, though, you all get like a what's the word for it? Like a vision. You get a communal vision. You all see it.
We all had pretty shitty rolls.
We really did.
The dream is as vivid as anything you remember from your actual life. You feel the sweltering sun beating down on you as you take shelter in the shadow of a tumble-down tower. In the distance, a vast army is on the march across mud-churned farm fields. The need to hide from that force overwhelms you, and you quickly retreat inside the tower. Inside the tower's half-ruined walls, you discover a boar spear that is driven shaft down into the ground, and whose head is adorned with 3 crowns. One limb of the spear's crossguard bears a narrow silver circlet. On the other hangs a crown of adamantine, shaped to be worn over a helm. Around the spearhead is a golden crown adorned with emeralds. You feel the need to seize one of them, and then the dream ends.
I don't suppose everyone else just felt something.
I said, well, I saw some gems, not crystals, but, you know.
Yeah,
I don't
there's
think
some
there's a geological difference.
There is to me.
Oh, okay.
She wings.
What does that mean? Okay. So we all just shared that.
Uh-huh.
I think we should go talk to Bookworm and or the Great Readers about this. I think something is terribly wrong.
So as the party goes towards the readers, there's already a meeting in place. And standing in the waiting room outside of the Great Reader's room is Romalier. Romalier is like, oh, hi. Did you all get tattoos at the
Romalier.
tattoo parlor?
No, we didn't.
Nightshade just stares at him and she's like, you know what this is. You're the one who gave us the book.
I don't. I guess I'm guessing
Nightshade,
it's part of the book now that you said that, but no,
he's incompetent, not malicious.
I did find out some additional things.
We would love to hear it because the book seems to be taking over our subconsciouses.
So the Scrivener's Tale came to Candlekeep under the condition that no one ever open it.
Okay, well, step 1 failed.
And it's been shelved with the other dangerous volumes locked away for 10 years.
And you just happened to take it out.
No, it like I said, I was in the friendship section. The team building I don't know how it got in there.
I briefly misheard you as the teen building section, and I was like,
Those are the teenage robots.
No, yeah, there's a Disney movie. It's like How to Build a Better Boy, and it's like, yeah, it's
Christ.
I love that Kyle knows that.
But he would say, I don't know, maybe so I was talking. There's a reader who guards all the books. His name is Great Reader Telesh Avoshte. Telesh Avoshte. He's our foremost expert on the tomes that need to be locked away.
Tell him he's doing a terrible job.
For sure.
Between this and Shemshine, let's be real, kids.
I was gonna say, does anyone else remember Sunshine?
He would say, so I told the readers what happened, and now they're in a meeting with Telesh, who just discuss it. I think you should speak to Telesh.
We'd love to speak to Telesh.
We're running into this meeting, right? We're just like completely, what's the word? Crashing this meeting? Is that the term? I think it is.
Yeah. So is that a general consensus? Is the party going in?
Yeah. Nightshade just goes up and knocks on the door.
Again, this is the Council of Readers. Just to remind you.
Person holding the great axe is hot.
Uh-huh. And then the new person that you don't recognize is this one.
Seems shady.
Honestly, they look like they could be their own adventuring group.
Sean Connery.
Fancy.
Sean Connery.
All right, Mr. Red Mage.
God damn it! I don't know how to do a Sean Connery impression. I don't.
Sean Connery.
You've got to do your best.
I guess I just put my S's on the side, and I do it like that.
That sounds like you have a lisp.
And,
that does not sound.
You've got to
You
do
have to
a
women,
deeper
too.
voice as well.
These men who seem to know my crime will surely come a second time. One day more.
All right, who here wants to play Telesh? Because clearly it's not Kyle.
Sure, just give me all the details he might know.
Here, I will email you Candlekeep Mysteries, the PDF.
Cool. I
You know
promise
what?
to
I'll
not use
start.
the power for evil.
I'll start. Which one of you is Telesh?
No, we just kick the door open.
We do!
We're like, Telesh, where are you?
Telesh, would you care to explain how a dangerous volume ended up in our hands? Something that was supposed to be secured.
He takes a deep...
The
puff
second
on
one.
his-
We're
on
not
his-
talking about Shemshine.
He takes a deep puff on his pipe, and he's like, I do not know how the tome ended up out of my shelves and off of my my registry.
But you will agree that this is something that should be under your purview, correct?
It was under my purview until quite recently.
Go on.
Until recently.
No, until I thought it still was.
Oh, okay. Until now, when it's completely fucking gone.
Until I was told by
Right.
Romalier that it was no longer in my volumes.
Right. Well, Talash, and then we all as a group, which we practiced beforehand, we hold our arms up so that you can see the tattoo.
Shout out
Like
jazz
the Power Rangers.
hands. We have shared prophetic dreams and sylvan writing of the
Do you have
tale
anything
on
to
us
say
now.
about this, Tails?
Let me see it. He pulls out like a magnifying glass and he starts like.
Let me
He's like,
shit.
God.
I'm sorry. That was mean of me, but I heard it and I couldn't
No,
not
it
say it.
sounds right. He's like, I just need to visit the washroom. I'll be right back.
God, you fucked me in the
Hear
middle
a
of
car
the
start.
He goes out the window.
Or in this case,
five
a
minutes
horse.
till I have to go off of break.
Let me see. So as he looks at it, he goes, "Oh, interesting. Looks here that the affliction is progressive, but double-edged, granting benefits as well as negative effects.
Go on.
It seems it has a chance to get worse every day."
So are we like
Don't stop there.
becoming
Please continue.
something? Is this fatal? Are we just gonna be tattooed?
Let's see here.
Today I lost my shadow. Tomorrow, what's going to happen to me?
Let's see here. Well, what I know about the Scrivener's Tale is it was donated by a Marshall Rillin.
That wasn't the name of the author, was it?
No. The author's name was Zirian. Did not have a last name, just Zirian the Elf. So he would say Marshall Rillin of Baldur's Gate.
I look at Lamb. I'm like,
Thank you.
you don't have anything going on with him, do you?
Is there a cure?
That's a great question. Kyle?
I based on my knowledge of the forbidden, and like lightning goes off as he says forbidden.
How did you do that?
Kyle?
100%.
What's up, Wes?
Is there any chance that I know this person from Baldur's Gate?
No, because he himself. Oh, sorry, Marshall Rillin. I thought you were saying Telesh.
No.
Marshall Rillin. Why don't you give me a history check?
Oh my god. And it's like, he was a prominent member of the guild. I'm like, yes.
Finally, them paying thousands of gold into makes sense.
Full circle. 10.
You vaguely you haven't heard of Marshall Rillin, but you've heard of vaguely the Rillin family. You've heard the name vaguely, but nothing really, rings a bell really. See here.
I suppose we might go into Baldur's Gate to search for this person. Although if it was brought there with the explicit intention, why was there no tag on the book saying "Don't open this"?
Because everything in the vault is not to be opened, so it would be odd to label each individual one since they're in the "Do Not Open" section.
Except that clearly
Odd
this
or
is-
inconvenient for you, sir?
Oh dear.
I
Except
want to
that
speak to your manager.
this vault does not seem as secure as you would like to believe that it is.
Have you done a full inventory to make sure nothing else is missing from the
As
vault?
far as I know,
As
nothing.
far as you know, answer me. Have you done a full inventory?
I did a full inventory 50 years ago.
This is a curse, sir. We are cursed. Jazz hands, everyone. Jazz hands.
I feel like we could sue you.
I believe that I don't think it was me or any of the other librarians who did it. I think the curse itself moved it.
And what led you to believe that? Or is that just an easy scapegoat for you, sir?
Regardless of that, it is an egregious breach of our trust in Candlekeep that these cursed books can simply get up and walk around.
So I agree. That is most egregious.
And Senju, like, takes a moment to look at each of the other readers as he says that.
I'm still
Like-
waiting for an apology, Tails.
For my part, I am very sorry for the curse which now affects you.
So,
I don't buy
what
it.
do the great readers suggest we do here?
Was Lamb gonna say something?
I just said I don't buy it. That he's sorry. Motherfuckers are losing books and letting curses out all the time. I'm kind of with
Well, most of the books
How-
aren't. Most of the books with the curses and the effects aren't from the forbidden section.
Oh, those are just wandering around willy-nilly?
Yes.
What?
Like for example, the Shemshine book
I
was
didn't
not
expect
in
a
the
yes
forbidden
from that.
section. Like the Shemshine book was in like the broken section because they didn't know it was cursed, and so.
Right.
But that tells you how devious the books under my care are. They aren't regular magic cursed books. They are even more.
These are
phenomenal.
advanced curse books.
These are advanced cursed books.
These aren't like the other magic curses. They're cool magic curses.
Oh,
They're not like other curses.
yeah,
Exactly.
right. Yes.
Thank you, Jess.
Yes. I will also add, when you guys had that group dream, if anybody wanted to do a history check on any
Oh,
of
you
the
know what?
images
Yeah.
you saw, you 100% could.
I would love to do that.
Oh!
I know.
Nope. I'm clueless.
That's a hot 12 for me, dog.
Alfred and Lamb.
What a wild
Alfred.
combination of people to get right on this.
Your knowledge of like real history isn't extensive, but from when you were the king of the lions in the book, you knew quite a bit about the history of royalty in mythology and history too.
Okay.
So that's where your source of this knowledge is coming from.
Okay.
And then Lamb, you like to steal from royals. You love to steal from nobility. They have lots of money, so you've done research on nobility. So that's where you would get this.
Okay.
You remember? You guys both know that the adamantine crown, the silver circlet, and the golden crown were all symbols of Falorm. Falorm was also known as the realm of three crowns.
So those are the three crowns that we saw, and so we know this has something to do with the realm of the three crowns.
Yes, that kingdom, the realm of the three crowns, hasn't existed for 900 years. It
Damn it.
fell to an ancient goblin invasion.
Okay, so perhaps we should share that information with the great readers.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
They might know where to find it if nothing else.
Based on what you told me about the elvish writing and the princess and the queen and this goblin invasion, I possibly what you saw was a memory of either the princess or the elf.
Is it possible that she might have gone to that realm in order to possibly stake a claim or find a new area for herself to rule?
If she got all three of the crowns, she could be the queen of this area as opposed to the princess of the other area.
Right. This figure, the Princess of Shadowglass,
Yes.
was she an actual historical figure or was this book fiction?
No, this is all real stuff. 100% these people all existed.
Gotcha. think I like that less, actually.
So he would say, I would recommend that you go to Baldur's Gate and seek out Marshal Rillen.
Oh, is that what you recommend?
You guys did say, what do we do next? And so
And that's what you recommend, huh?
that's what I would say that this would call for.
Because you've been so helpful to us thus far.
I would recommend that you keep a better lock on your magical cursed books.
Yes, yes.
I recommend the
I
great
typically
readers.
I take a log every 50 years.
Maybe
I-
tighten that up a little bit.
I shall increase the time increment.
I recommend the great readers perhaps consider somebody else for your role, sir. Good
Alright,
day.
so we're gonna go
I
ahead
say
and
good
go.
day, sir. Sorry.
So you guys walk out, and
Halford, you do know that they're all very powerful individuals, both personally and politically, right?
they're full on like level 20 characters. Like,
Yes.
okay,
And with
let's-
power
let's
comes
just-
responsibility.
Oh, absolutely, but let's maybe watch our words. Sometimes discretion is the better part of valor. I'm not saying to not say things, I'm just saying to word them carefully.
also,
Well, you can be good cop and I'll be bad cop.
That's
as
not how this
part of
works in
like they
politics.
were real historical characters. There are pictures, like there's artwork of them. So the Princess of Shadows looks like this.
Okay.
The Princess of Shadowglass,
Okay.
That looks about
Twilight
right for
stick.
Shadowglass.
Got it.
and then the Queen of Air and Darkness.
Hottie.
The queen of
Honestly,
air in
would
darkness.
smash.
Yeah, I'd
10 out of 10.
I'd tap that.
That sword is looking kind of rusty, though.
I'd let her smash me.
It's a sword
a-
of darkness.
That's a tetanus
Probably
shot right
do
there.
that after turning you into a block of ice.
She could freeze me all she wants, baby.
All right.
Yeah.
To Baldur's Baldur's
Does the
Gate we
party
go.
ride for Baldur's Gate?
I think that's the best idea, yeah.
Yeah, I kiss Theo's sweet forehead and I say, "Don't worry, mommy will fix this."
Oh god, Thea wasn't affected by the curse, is he? He's not, right?
And I
No,
say,
Theo wasn't around when you guys were doing your studies. I don't believe.
Excellent.
Well, Jess was.
No,
Theo
keep the
around?
child safe, he wasn't around.
Okay, so as we ride, we go to our next map.
"We ride at dawn."
We ride at dawn!
Who's Dawn? And where is she? Where is she?
And don't call me Shirley.
Yeah, exactly. There's exactly that type of joke.
Hey, real quick,
Uh huh.
we still have that crystal ball of true seeing.
Yeah.
Does anyone object to send you attuning to it?
Negative.
No.
Beautiful. I would like to try scrying on the Princess of Shadowglass.
Okay. Let me ponder that. Think about how that works. So scrying, you need something of theirs, or they something. Can you post
In
scrying?
fairness, I don't need something like
Okay.
Yeah, there's just it's just really unlikely that she's gonna fail the check,
that. Oh wait, that would didn't display the whole thing.
especially with what secondhand knowledge or something like that.
Yeah. God damn it! Stop doing that.
Second or third, I don't even know. It's not a lot of knowledge of her.
There, Jesus God. So I take 10 minutes to cast it. Because I've only heard of her, she gets a +5 bonus to her save, assuming she even exists. I have a likeness of her, so she gets a -2. So amounts to a +3 that she gets to her save.
They also have to be on the same plane of existence, which might be an issue
Oh yeah.
for scrying.
So if she exists on this plane of existence, she makes a wisdom saving throw at +3.
Would Sendu know if he failed?
That's kind of what I'm hoping.
that would tell us that she's on a different plane.
But I
If that-
think that the spell just fails, and I don't necessarily know why.
Yes, the spell would fail.
The spell fails. Okay.
Yeah.
How long do I have before we reach our next story beat? Could I cast it one more time?
Let me see, actually. Good question.
It takes a few days for us to get to.
Well, no, but stuff happens on the road, so let me see.
Yeah, he brought us to a travel map, which is why I was like, before the next story beat. If this is only a once between destinations thing, that's totally fine.
Okay, well, question: how many days is it? Ooh, that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. How many days is it Baldur's Gate? We said
Ooh,
7
are we
days?
gonna die before we even make it to Baldur's Gate?
Is it 7 days?
Sendu tries to scry and gets fucking wasted by some psychic being.
It's
I think
7 or 3. It either takes me a week to get there and a week back, or it just takes a week to get there and back. I don't remember how long.
I feel like it was a week there and a week back, so 7 days. Okay, so
That gives me 7 chances to scry on this bitch.
yes, hypothetically. So you guys, the new map doesn't happen. You guys are on this map, sure, but like the story beat part won't happen until later. But after riding for a day, are you guys taking shifts for sleep, or like are we stopping to camp? How are we doing it for the 7-day ride? And it does matter. You won't know yet why.
I will say, in terms of keeping watch, Sendu can do that even while getting his long rest. So he can either be a constant backup for a watch, or he can be the only watch, either one. He and Manavaka can be keeping watch.
We also have a cart, so technically speaking, you could have like 2 or 3 people sleep in the cart at a time if you wanted to do it that way, and then you could just ride straight for, whatever. But yeah.
Right.
Okay, we'll just go with you guys wake up on the first 3 days with not the first day you wake up, no weird tattoo stuff. You want to try your thing again? I can just tell you it's gonna fail on the second day. Also gonna fail on the third day. But there is something new on the third day. On the
You're
third
just telling us that our saving throws fail?
Yes. Well, because it's the different plane thing.
Oh, the scrying thing. I'm sorry. I thought you meant our saving throws against the curse.
Oh, no. Sorry.
Yeah.
First day, you don't make a save. Second day, you don't make a save. Third day on the road, you will have to make a save. Yes. I told you that your first, second, and third scrying failed because.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yes. On the third morning, you wake up and your tattoos have gotten bigger. They now encompass. 1 second. 40% of your body, so 20% to 40%. Can the party please give me charisma saving throws?
Oh, come on.
All right.
Again,
Oh,
is this magical?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh, good job, Sendu.
You know what? I'm gonna be safe because I can choose either one to use. I'm gonna use a lucky point, see if I get higher than that.
Okay.
I did not. I'll keep it 23.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, cool. Only Sendu you pass. Everybody else fails.
Fuck.
Sendu, your tattoo does grow until 40%, but you don't get the benefit or the drawback. Zug, since you did not get it yet, the 3 days ago, you do get the first one now. You can read, speak, and write Sylvan. Magic can't put you to sleep. You no longer have a reflection or a shadow. Everybody else except for Sendu, you now get the second one. The benefit. You can all cast the message cantrip at will. No components required.
So what is it?
Message.
Mm.
You can all cast message at will. Except for Sendu.
No material components or no components
material-
at all?
No components at all.
That's actually really good. That's basically telepathic communication.
It's silent spell. Yeah, basically, yeah. So yeah, only Zug and Sendu don't get that because yeah.
Oh, no.
Then the drawback though for the rest of you is magic potions no longer affect you.
Boo.
Ew.
This sucks because I have horrible charisma.
So that's what happens on the third day. Yes.
Woofda. I don't think we have that many potions, but like still.
So we still have 4 days to get to Baldur's Gate, or
3 more days. Yeah.
4 days? Alright.
So.
God damn it! I wish I had seen. No, that feels cheesy to even ask, so I'm not going to.
On the like when you guys were making your ride on the 4th/5th day, something happens.
What?
Do I scry a thing?
Still no scrying. Scrying doesn't work.
Damn.
I have to whisper something to JD, and your Sendu doesn't know it. So let me find you.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
It's
I keep it a secret from myself.
Yes, exactly.
We brought the cart, right?
Yeah.
Damn.
That's how Sendu is scrying at all, because he's able to just sit in the cart and scry. I'm so curious.
Send it to you on
Oh.
this.
Oh.
Okay, cool. Alrighty then. Okay, so as you ride, let me read the thing and tell you what happens. You see 4 creatures. I don't know if you know what they are. And strapped to those 4 creatures are 4 wood elves. Well, no, they're drow. They're drow. Let's just say they're drow.
Yay.
So, VMware.
I like Drow.
Me too. Drow are good.
Drow are.
Hooray for Drow.
So here's the creature that they're riding. Here's the mount.
Ooh.
Oh, sweet Jeebus.
And here's the drow.
Oh, when you said strapped to it, you didn't mean like they were kidnapping them. You meant like they were being ridden.
Yes, there are 4 drow riding 4 of these creatures.
Huh. I no longer like Drow.
And you guys are riding your mounts, which is why I gave you your mounts. And so yeah, that's a thing. So they're
Oh, that was,
riding
like, far
south,
west
you
going.
guys are riding north, and they would say
Sendu pops on comprehend languages.
oh no, they're just gonna straight up attack you. They don't talk.
Oh
and
shit!
so-
Okay.
Basic maneuvers.
they're just, they don't even. I don't even think they say anything. I think. Oh, I guess they would be like, "For the Queen of Air and Darkness," and then they attack you.
Oh fuck me.
Shit, they're already at us.
Roll initiative time.
Yes.
The book's been out of the vault for 3 goddamn days.
At this point, 5 or 6 days. but yeah.
Yeah, well, shut up. Aha! 5.
My initiative's gonna be dog shit. Hell yeah. That's the kind of initiative I was expecting.
Woofda.
I don't know if you guys have heard the word before. It was the first time I heard it. Has anybody heard the word howda? Or
Yeah.
hooda?
It's a kind
Howda.
of gun, right?
No.
No.
No? Howda?
It's the little tent thing or whatever, or like a kind of a saddle thing that they put on top of like elephants.
Mm-hmm. It's like the
Normally.
saddle on an elephant with it's like a tent. Yeah.
Yeah.
I will say there is a howdah pistol as well,
Okay.
which is what I was thinking
Ah.
of.
But yes, it's like Lord of the Rings, the elephant style. That's what's on top of. So that's how they're mounted on these creatures. They're like in the little tents.
Kyle, no token for tiramisu.
Okay. Terrace is here.
Yeah, but I can't.
No.
I can't. Like click or
Oh.
control my token.
And I say you gotta
I
copy
usually
it from the page that you'd already given him permissions.
Yeah, I copied it from Candlekeep, and I guess the Candlekeep one didn't have permission, so
No.
that makes sense.
You gotta fix it
I'd
where
have to go
every...
through on every single map. Yeah, that's what I have to do.
I'm sorry.
No, it's my fault. There we are.
There you not have a controllable token, Marcus. Jeez.
Bad guys.
Please roll poopy. I have a magical cure-all for this fight. God, oh, that's tiramisu. Whew.
I mean, that's not good. We don't... Oh, no, that's a 24, not a 2.4. Never mind.
Oh,
I don't know
no,
why I thought a
Jack rolled
2.4 would be
10 first.
possible.
Unless they have an advantage.
No, that was just me rolling to see if my initiative would show up, but it hasn't yet.
All right, so. I need to roll as a bad guy. Da da da.
No, they can have zeros. That's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Consider,
then-
what if their initiative was no?
All
Oh
right.
boy.
All right. Lamb, you are. Oh, wait. What's Zug Zug? Oh, Zug Zug has less stuff. So.
Yep.
Yep.
So. and
Let's
then
be real here.
Halvrid, what's your dex?
14.
Oh, so it's a tie. Halvrid, please roll a d20 to see if you go before the bad guys.
Oh no.
It's gonna take a second to show up because
Okay.
hardware
You can just
is already.
you can just tell me what it is if it comes up on your end first.
It's like the dice is in the air.
Oh, I see.
It just hit the.
12.
It's a 12.
Okay. You beat them, so you will go first.
Nice.
And then everybody else is good. Okay, so yeah, Lamb, you see these creatures approaching. What do you guys wait? Maybe get closer. Like we can. No, let's do it from here. So
Oh my god, they're huge.
they're actually only large.
Also, does
Technically, they're
everyone,
large.
is everyone's... Okay, there's my mount. Why is my mount all the way over there?
That's where Kyle created the mounts, and then it was up to us to put them where we actually
Yeah,
want.
sorry.
Okay. Well, I'll leave Obsidian there for now, my beautiful baby boy. I don't know. I don't really want to have at thee. I don't like being the tank of the party.
I mean, you're welcome to back up.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Move there.
Each
Did I-
square back to 5 feet, or are they 10 feet?
5 feet.
5 feet? Okay.
Mhm.
And
And I guess...
diagonal counts as.
5.
Okay.
I'll take a ready action to stab something that comes within melee range, an enemy.
Okay. I was really hoping you wouldn't add an enemy and just keep it at something. No.
Yeah, I know. The allure of PvP is always there.
Lamb, no.
Zug Zug, welcome back to your first combat back.
Hooray! Time to really make it count. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. All
Summon
right, here. And cast the
400.
awesome spell, Firestorm.
Ooh.
And I'm going to target each one of their little squares. So that would be all of them, right? Like all 8 of them. Since they're riding. I can do up to 10 if you need me to.
Yeah, you can do all 8.
I want to do 2. So they need to make a dex saving throw or take 49 damage each.
Jesus.
Ooh, sexy.
That is some tasty meatballs.
I want to taste the meatball.
It's a spicy meatball.
Let's find out that they're also weak against fire,
They're fully
Okay.
immune to fire.
That would be nice.
or they take double damage. I like my idea better than.
I agree.
Pretty
I agree that your idea is fundamentally better.
Okay.
I wonder.
What's your DC? Oh, 17.
17.
Yeah. Yep. 2 pass.
Oh, God.
1 drow and 1 ride pass. The rest fail.
Damn.
So that's going to be 49 and 24.
That's some spicy meatball.
Here's the question: are we in daylight? Like, is this broad daylight they're attacking us in?
No, I said it was between the 4th and 5th. Like, it was getting dark on the 4th.
Okay, yeah, they're drow. They wouldn't attack us in broad daylight. I was trying to catch you in a sunlight sensitivity
It wasn't
situation.
quite, like, time to camp yet, so it's not quite the 5th day, but yeah, it's
Right.
between the 4th and 5th, yeah.
Right.
Ooh, that's some spicy damage for a total of 342 damage. Welcome back, Zed.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Get ready, motherfucker.
Get bent.
Actually, you can ignore this if it rolls damage. Just so you can see. Worse, but you get to see. No, it doesn't tell you what it does.
There should be like a little button under that says display in VTT if you want to have like the spell description. Yeah, that's what you want. I fought with scrying with that for like a solid minute.
Zugzug, is that your turn?
Yes.
Okay. Halvard.
And I'm going to choose to unaffect plant life in that, by the way.
You're gonna what now?
It says you can choose to make plant life unaffected by this.
Oh, okay.
I choose no.
Okay. I enter a barbarian range.
Mm-hmm.
Jumanji!
Truly, he is inspiring.
You made it all the way there?
I have 45.
Also, we're on horses, which have like 40, 50 feet of movement, and they can
Yeah.
use their action to dash.
If you wanted to bring your horse, like Lamb got off his horse, so that
Yeah, I
Ah.
got off. I thought about that too. Although I didn't think it was that crazy amount of movement speed. That's
Horses are fast, baby!
nice.
So yeah, so we're good.
Okay. Great axe. No advantage.
Oh, let me fix this because technically they are on them. So let me just fix that. Sorry.
Can I reach them? Or can I only hit them now?
Yep, you could attack them like diagonally. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I see what you're saying. From there,
They probably have cover because they're on a mount. Or they're
yeah.
on
Unless like you go around to this one or like behind them, then I would say yes.
Which I can't do.
I kind of wonder.
although our horses are also large, so like it's kind of equivalent.
Well, if he was still riding, he's not on it.
Oh.
I think it's
Right. He
best.
should also manage.
I think it's best to just attack the mount then.
Yeah, mayhap.
Yeah. Okay, 25 on the mount. That will hit.
Ooh, that was big.
Okay, that's my first attack.
Okay. 21 hits.
For a total of 24 and 3 is 27. 27 and 21. 48 damage total
Okay.
Jesus Christ.
on the mount directly in front of me.
Let me check its health.
I sure hope it's dead.
Halford over
It-
here
it is-
fully wrecking this poor guy.
It is bloody.
Now was this one previously damaged by the fireball?
Is Zug Zug, yep.
And that includes the fireball damage? Okay.
Mhm.
This is Halvard's turn.
Okay. And it's now their turn.
Oh!
Oh.
Halvard
Uh-oh.
pulls on his fur around his neck and he's like, eee.
God. I can't believe Halbert's fucking dead, y'all.
Damn.
Actually, they can't kill me.
Are you a zealot, barbarian?
Oh.
Or the undying, whatever one that's
I've
like
got the
literally you can't
thing-
die?
Where if I get reduced to 0 HP, it goes to 1 HP, but I don't know where that is, but I know I saw that somewhere.
Okay. The one that is, let's put the one that's furthest from you. This one here. Stares at you, Halvard. Halvard, please give me a, what is it? Oh, it's part of, oh, okay. It's one in, okay, gotcha. So, okay, I see. Please give me a charisma saving throw.
Really?
Hmm? Excuse me.
Oof. This
Okay.
this adventure's
Failure.
hot heavy on those charisma saving throws, huh?
It is. It 100% is. I think it's Fae. I think they just like, oh, it's Fae. Charisma. So-
Wait a minute, hold on. Is this a spell he's casting?
no, it's a ability. So
God damn it.
the creature stares at you, and it closes one eye, and its other eye gets bigger. It's almost like it combined its two eyeballs into one giant eyeball. And because you failed the saving throw, you take 27 psychic damage.
Oh my god.
Also, you start to bubbles appear all over you. Your hair starts to fall out. You get
Is that a condition?
it is magical deformities is like what it calls it.
So it's not an explicit condition, no.
It's not a condition, no. So you it has a lot of different things though. So hear me out. Your speed is now halved, and you have disability on basically all ability checks. No, sorry, not all. Any ability checks or saving throws or attacks that are based on strength or dex. So
again?
I think it's just athletics, acrobatics, strength and dex saving throws, and all attacks.
And attacks.
Anything that would use strength or dexterity, you now have disadvantage on.
And I have disadvantage on hit rolls, is what you're saying.
Yes.
So if it's a d20 and uses strength or dex, you
Yep.
have disadvantage.
Exactly that. And like physically, you guys all notice that his hair starts falling out. He has various bruises and scars, and he full on has like boils. Basically,
We need to get Halford out of there.
you get the sense that like he's kind of turning into one of these. Like he looks like he's starting to look like a lion version of this.
Gross.
Oh my.
Oh god.
Oh,
Nope.
So
I mean, no.
that's one of their turns. The other
Bam.
three are gonna go now.
Now, the only damage I took was that psychic damage,
The
right?
psychic damage, yes.
Okay.
Can you now give me 3 other charisma saving throws?
Really? They're all focusing on him?
Well, because the distance is. Oh wait, it might be able to hit someone else. Let me measure it.
Oh wait, no, never mind.
Yeah. You're all within distance, actually. Yes. So I will do it to different people. Lamb, can I please
No.
have a? I thought you were all out of range. I just didn't measure. Lamb, can I please have a charisma saving throw?
I mean, you don't have to. We can. You can not attack me.
They can all hit Halvard. It's okay.
I don't mind them hitting
14?
me. I won't die.
That passes.
Woo.
So you take half damage. You take 13 psychic damage.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And you do not start to turn into a weird, disgusting monster.
Cool.
The second one will give its like big eye and stare at Zug Zug. Zug Zug, please give me a charisma saving throw.
Here I go. Hey.
That's a pass.
Hey.
You take 14 damage, psychic damage, and you also do not turn into an abomination. And then the last one is going to look at Sendu. Sendu, please give me a charisma, which is dumb because you're a warlock, but whatever.
Fucking come at me, bruh. 18, motherfucker.
Yeah,
That's on a 9.
You take 15 psychic damage. You don't turn into a monster.
Oh no, I only have 126 hit points left.
Which is why they were going to focus fire until you said no. Okay, so that's them.
You were fools to divert your fire. That was my plan all along.
The drow look at their mountains and be like, "Focus fire from now on, you idiots!"
Oh wait, what? No. Oh wait, the mounts did that or the drow
The mounts did that, not the drow. Just the mounts did that.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Oh god, what are the drow gonna do?
Oh yeah, because the mounts are in the. They're not.
So
in the
because they're
terminal.
riding them, they're going to move at the same time. I'm just giving them all the same initiative.
Just like our mounts will move on our initiative counts.
Exactly. Let's see here. How big is it? It is. I can't believe they gave me. This is dumb. Out of character, they gave me 4 spellcasters. This is dumb. And so.
God, that's so much to keep track of.
Okay, so let me do some measurements. I do here. That'll hit you guys. And Tiramisu. Okay, cool. So centered right on like southeast of Sendu.
Luminum's flank.
Yeah, exactly. A 20-foot radius sphere of noxious poisonous gas type stuff appears.
Can I make a check to see what spell he's casting?
You can do an Arcana check.
I actually counterspell that.
No.
I don't know what it is.
You could attempt to counterspell it.
I would love to try to do that.
Okay, what level counterspell you doing?
Dude, it's just 3rd level.
Okay, so do your roll thingy.
Who does the 20 figure out?
Is counterspell 10 plus the spell's level? Is the DC?
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah.
I feel like on a 2, Sendu, you would feel compelled to run into the.
Oh, this is probably a beneficial ability.
Sendu's in it.
I rolled my save, so that's actually going to be 5 less.
So
that would
22?
be 22.
So is it a level 13 spell, Kyle?
Well, no, level 12 spell.
Yes.
10 plus.
No. If you meet the DC, you beat it.
Yeah.
So that would dispel a level 12 spell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see what you're getting
It
at.
does indeed dispel the first one. The second one then does the same thing.
That is a
No,
counterspell.
no, I don't believe it does.
Oh my
You also
god.
counterspell?
I also have a counter spell.
Okay, yeah, activate it. Let's do your Arcana roll or whatever it is.
Okay. Will it cast it automatically for me? No.
Because you don't always have to make the check.
Okay. So what do I roll?
Arcana.
I don't want to roll Arcana.
Well, it actually just says an ability check using your spellcasting ability. So use your,
Oh.
so we can use that roll. It's going to fail no matter what. But even if we change the modifier.
What ability do you use for your spells, Nightshade?
Yes. I think it's
That's
still intelligence.
a
as an
great question. It says that, yeah, probably, because my spell attack is actually 6. So.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's proficiency and stuff. So you would have to choose a ability check that uses intelligence that you're proficient with for this to work. So, but
that's,
even
still a
Yeah,
two
it's still
on the
so that one will go through unless anybody else wants to do a counter spell.
I'm mad.
I still don't know what the spell they're casting is. It's noxious fumes, and it's hitting my mount, and I don't
Sorry.
love that.
Let's see if the Arcana. Who got the? What was your Arcanas?
A 20 from Zug and a nat 1 from Cindy.
Okay, then yes. Zug, you would recognize it on a 20 as Cloud Kill.
It's Cloud Kill. Fuck.
Yeah, he shouts that. I super counterspell that. That is a 5th level counterspell from Senju.
Okay, question. Did Kyle... So, you got a high enough Arcana. Should you just know what things are? Like, I'm almost wondering if, like, I gave you too much information by telling you what it was, but...
Well, that just means he's seen it before.
Yeah. So, yes, you cast...
I know he said the word kill in the spell, so I don't want that to hit me.
Okay. So casted at 5th level will automatically stop at 5th level?
That is correct. Anything at 5th level or below.
Okay. It stops it.
Wow, I
So
wish my
Senju-
counterspell had helped.
Senju holds out his hand and just grabs the thread of his magic and burns it in the air.
The third one also does this.
So this is...
This is the third one.
Yeah, this... Jesus fucking Christ.
Amazing. I'm so glad they all did the same exact thing.
I mean,
Hey,
yeah, until it worked.
Fuck.
They had a battle plan, and the battle plan was cast counter kill until it works.
That's my reaction, so I can't do it again.
Yeah.
No one can
What's
do
that?
it. Okay. So, let's see here. So, that's going to do... Oh, let me make the circle, just so I know where it is, because it does stay there. Draw a circle. 20 feet radius would be 8 long. 8 by... I fucked up.
What I would do, Kyle, is just create a little token, and then just make it an aura of that radius.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, let me do that. Now it's not letting me delete my circles. What?
No, says Roll20. The circle must exist forever.
Monovaca,
Where did
no!
Monovaca go?
Monovaca, no!
That circle just stays there, I guess.
You better get it from this universe.
Monovaca cannot be killed.
Sure.
I'm also glad that Monovaca was keeping himself the fuck away from the party.
Krasafir is now the token.
Incredible. Krasavir, why you betrayed us?
20 foot radius. Okay.
So
All right. So, nothing happens now, but stuff will happen later.
How about it doesn't?
Okay. What does this 4th fucking asshole do?
The same thing. No, I'm kidding.
He sets the cloud kill on fire!
Okay, so what's their next strongest spell? What's this do? I'm sorry, there's a lot of spells here, y'all.
Hey, dude, you have spellcasting NPCs. I get it.
Yeah.
We're gonna go with maybe this one? Yeah, let's do this one. It's gonna make a ranged spell attack against Halvrit. And since it's the 4th one, it's not within melee range of you, so it doesn't make it with disadvantage.
I was about to ask. You know I was. You know how much of a dick I am.
So what is its spell casting attack thingamajig? There it is. Okay, cool. Let's do... Halvard, what's your AC?
17.
That will hit.
Oh, you mother.
Halvard, above you, you have a thunder cloud. You have a little mini lightning thunderstorm above your head. And you're gonna take.
I hold out a little mini umbrella and I'm like, check, please.
You take. You take 12 lightning damage as crack a boom shatters your umbrella. You take 12 lightning damage.
You're all
I
like
love
black and sooty. You give a little cough.
I am gonna put an icon on them to remember that it exists.
There is a little lightning bolt.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, all done there. Tiramisu, you start inside the poison gas. As a result, give me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Why couldn't mine have been a Constitution saving?
Because you're not in the gas.
Okay.
Constitution. Oh god, and I don't have advantage on that. Crap. Okay.
Oh no!
Oh boy, here we go.
That's a failure.
No, tiramisu!
So you're gonna take that much. Excuse me. Oh, that sucked balls. You take 13 damage. Poison.
That's not bad, I guess.
5d8.
Did you see that it was 5d8?
Yeah, you did not roll that to just the GM.
Oh, let me fix that.
In fairness, we also know it's Cloud Kill, so there's also no much damage Cloud Kill does.
Oh, then you also saw that I rolled max damage on the Halvard spell. Yeah.
I did. That was a 12 on the d12.
Alrighty.
Sorry.
That's fine. So that is indeed. You saw how shitty I rolled. 1, 2, 2. Yeah. So 13 damage on that. Tiramisu, it's your turn.
Okay, cool. Still can't control my token.
What? No, I definitely fixed that.
Nope.
Everybody says.
How did what? No. Okay. Maybe I accidentally hit cancel instead of save. What the frick am I doing over here? All right.
Roll 20 is a cruel and fickle mistress.
It is.
Okay, you should be good now for real this time.
Okay, yeah, no, I'm good. Alright, let's go, Pashmek. That's the name of my mount, Pashmek.
Oh, actually, your mount would also have to make the save.
Oh my god. How does my mount have? I don't even know what the stat
I
block of
assume
my
the
mount
stats are
is.
just a riding horse, right?
Yeah, we either said like any kind of horse, so riding horse or war horse. But yes,
So Kyle, since our mounts are being targeted, that means we can use them in combat now, right?
not they're like magical effects. You can use the war horse or riding horse stat block.
Hold on there. Why what is that? How are you gonna be like, fuck over your mounts? But no, oh no, sorry, your mounts aren't the cool things we actually gave you.
I did tell you again when I said they're gonna look cool, but they're gonna have the same stats as horses. I did say that.
You did not say that. You said
gonna go
we
watch the
can't
tape.
use them in. You said we can't use them in combat, and you're now including them in combat.
Well, the book included them in combat, but okay. Your horses don't have to make saves. Fine. You also
Use Black Dragon Acid Breath.
well, no, you could never do that. I was just gonna say you whatever a horse has, like Stampede or Charge or whatever.
I have a Wormling Black Dragon that says
I'm like, by that logic, my mount should be able to jump in and out of the ethereal plane whenever it
Exactly.
wants.
That's why I said you don't have any of the special effects. That's all I. Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Hey, folks, they can just be riding horses that look cool. Y'all are making a big fuss over nothing.
I am my mount's being targeted out of nowhere.
Okay.
All right. Anyway, I'm gonna move. I'm going to move into these trees right over here.
Into the thick of it.
Into the thick of it.
So I can have cover.
Very smart.
Okay.
Scatter!
And I am going to attack this thing with a sharp shot.
Are you attacking the mount or the rider?
I mean, if I'm attacking the mount, do I have to do it with a disadvantage? I mean, with if I'm attacking the rider, do I have to do it with a disadvantage?
No.
Man, I don't even know. I guess I'll attack the mount. It's range, but I
Yeah,
have
the reason
sharpshooter.
Halberd did is because he physically can't reach because he's technically 5 feet away in the air. But because you're doing a ranged attack, I see no reason why you couldn't just shoot your arrow higher, basically. So
Oh, cool! I'm going to do a sharp shot at the rider. Maybe I'll murder him.
like if it was here, Halberd could attack it no problem, but because it's on the back, so okay. So yeah, roll your attack.
Okay. Ba ba da ba da ba. Die.
23 hits.
Is that
For-
before or after sharpshooter, tiramisu?
That is it. The
It does the minus
roll
5
includes-
automatically. Yep.
Yeah, it's
So
automatic.
you got 28, and then minus 5 to 23.
Jesus.
So that is indeed 25.
What
yeah,
happened?
very cool. No, nothing. I'll get.
Oh,
Is
okay.
one
I
of
got-
them concentrating on cloud kill? Which one did you hit?
Oh, that's
I-
a good point. The third one was cloud kill, so you guys would get the sense that the concentration would be on like the third one kind of thing. But yeah.
And for that-
fuel. On this one?
Is
No,
that
you declared your attack on the far left. That's what you said.
Yeah.
So you attacked this one, but yes, because of counterspell, and then this one did that one, and then this one did the lightning. So yeah,
Okay, so I'm gonna
so
do
this?
my.
So wait, this one did cloud kill?
yes,
Okay.
Then I'm gonna do my next attack on this one.
okay.
Smart.
Another sharp shot.
The sharpest of shoots. The shootiest of sharps. Hey!
21 hit for an additional or 25
Holy shit,
that one.
25 more damage.
Yeah, you.
So that one.
Tiramisu out here with the goddamn consistency.
So what is the DC on that?
12.
Wow.
Because it's half the damage or 10, whichever is higher.
Okay, gotcha. So 20 divided by 2 is 10. Got it. Okay. Wait, 25.
25 divided by 2 is 12.
Yes. Okay. Got it.
Mhm.
Okay. So concentration save. Here. Uh, 12. It passes.
Boo. Okay, okay, what else can I do? Oh, I know what I can do. I am going to, I'm trying to remember what it's called. Hold on, let me go to my sheet. Just so I can see exactly what it's called. Just bear with me for 1 second.
Tiramisu, may I remind you of a class feature you have?
If it's the one I'm thinking about,
I'm looking at the one that lets you make a third attack if you're attacking all different targets.
that is the one. I just can't remember the name of it.
Distant strike.
Distant strike.
Cool. Yeah. Strike a third target.
All right, then
Are
I'm
you
going.
are you attacking 2 or 4?
Huh?
Are you attacking 2 or 4?
I attacked I did already attack 2 people, and now I'm going to attack a third.
I know. I'm saying you attacked 1 and 3, and now I'm asking, are you going for 2 or 4? I'm numbering.
I guess 4,
Okay.
and that's going to be another sharp shot.
Come on. You can do it.
I was just
Now
gonna
you just
say
said-
you can do it.
Now you just said that I can do it. I'm probably gonna miss.
No, don't say that. Nat 20, guaranteed.
13.
Oh, I don't even see anything on roll 20.
No, okay.
Hey!
Hey! He rolled a 13! Kyle.
What? Really? Oh, I'm so good.
Yeah. 13 plus 14 minus 5.
That's another 25 damage.
The fact that you rolled a 6 on a d8 3 times in a row.
And then that's a 12 on the it is a concentration, I would assume, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. let's do...
Oh, the lightning thing is concentration, tiramisu, you bloody genius.
That does indeed fail. So, Halvard, your little lightning cloud goes away.
Yay!
Woo!
I have a second, even smaller umbrella that I take out.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
All right.
That's
Tiramisu, anything else?
That is hilarious. Okay, cool. As my bonus action, I am totally about to, I'm gonna vanish.
Fucking Horizon Walkers, they're so goddamn cool.
Cool. All right. Sendu.
Cool. So I make a Constitution saving throw.
Yes, please.
If I don't breathe, do I still make this save?
Good question. You don't make the save.
Fuck yes, I'm invincible. Second question. I'm gonna cast a fun new spell. Because I picked up Witch Sight, I took off True Seeing as my 6th level Mystic Arcanum, and I picked up this spell instead. Scatter. I choose up to 5 creatures and teleport them anywhere within 30 feet.
No, why would you do this to me?
Because I can get you here.
Oh, okay.
I can get you close to enemies so that you can get to them in one move action.
You could also save the people from being inside the...
That's exactly what I plan to do.
Ah, clever.
Yeah, that's
So,
really...
I wish I could teleport, Oh, wait! I teleport each affected target to an unoccupied space I can see within 120 feet.
Yeah.
Dang.
Hey, Nightshade, do you want to be behind them?
No, I don't.
Oh, okay.
I'd like to be behind them.
Broder,
No, you don't.
Broder would.
No, you don't.
I want flanking.
No, you
Oh,
don't.
no.
You do not want to be there.
Cast a spell. Jess is casting a spell, guy. You don't know that in
So,
character.
Senju's gonna yell, where do you want to go?
In
I
front.
need, like, two words, an answer.
And I say, boom.
You have flanking?
Or like even here would be good.
For flanking,
So
please.
here's what I'm gonna do.
Unless you put Nightshade and Lamb in the same spot so they can get flanking. Like, don't do Halvard. You know what I mean?
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move Zug here. So that he has cover in these trees and is close enough to like start summoning some bullshit. I'm gonna move Broder here. So that Nightshade can still put an area spell in this area.
Oh, okay. I guess I could move it one over.
You just have to move it to the left, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I can move one over.
I can move Broder for... Actually, no. I'm going to move Broder here, because he was here. That's still within range of the spell, easily. Okay. And he can move wherever else he wants to go.
Dude, Scatter's legit.
Scatter's so good.
I really
Nightshade,
only thought of using
I
it
just
on
want to
enemies
be
to, like,
not
scatter
in the
group
range
and-
of the spell I want to do, and preferably not right next to them, so they don't get, attacks on me.
In front of them with Halvard is fine. Yeah.
Is it? Let me see. Yeah, I have Warcaster. That's fine.
Can I put Nightshade, like, here so that she has cover in the trees, but is still close enough to get them in one move action?
Sure.
And then that's 1, 2, 3. I have 2 more creatures that I can move. So I'm gonna move myself.
And
To
Tiramisu is
here.
the only other one that you... Yeah.
And Tiramisu's already fine. She's in a
Unless
perfect
other
position.
Tiramisu want to move closer in cover, but I don't know, yeah.
Tiramisu's sniping, so I don't think that's a good idea.
Okay.
I'm gonna move myself there, so because I'm like trying to eliminate as much area of effect spells as they can hit us
Yeah,
with.
I would have loved to cloud kill Nightshade, Broder, Zug, but I guess I just won't.
I would like
Yeah.
you to not do that.
I'm also gonna move Aluminum is mechanical like I am.
Yeah, so it's...
I'm gonna move Nightshade's horse over here out of the way of combat.
Thank you.
There we go. That is my action. As a bonus action, I'm gonna pop what's it called? Elemental gift, and I'm gonna move 30 feet in the air.
Okay.
That is the end of Sendu's turn.
Okay.
That was a
Nightshade.
productive turn.
Okay.
Thank you.
First
I'm
things
just gonna go ahead and get
first.
rid of the Cloud Guild because I don't think it does anything now. But yeah,
First
no.
thing first, fireball, baby.
Yeah.
The old reliable.
Bow. Bow, 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 bow.
All right.
I made it so
Ooh,
it.
That's a nice roll.
I made it so it would not hit Halberd.
Yeah,
I don't think you could hit-
absolutely.
Wait,
It's
how
a
big is
20-foot
Fireball?
radius.
Radius, not diameter. That's why. Okay, cool. Okay, so DC 14 deck save from all 8 of them. All right. So 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 passed and 3 fail.
Okay. Well, if they pass, they take half.
Yep, 29 and 14.
And who looks the most damaged?
1 second.
It would have to be the mount directly in front of me.
Okay. So which one is the most damaged? It is indeed the mount in front of Halfred.
Okay. I see. Is this
Oh,
cloud
sorry, I
kill?
have to make a Constitution save for one of them.
You do indeed.
It passes.
Okay. Is the cloud kill still up or no?
Kill's still up. Yep.
And that goes for this guy, yes?
Yes.
And how high in the air is he?
10 feet up.
Okay. Well, I'm going to use my movement, flying, to move there. So I can make it. That would be exactly 30 feet for me.
Okay.
I am going to action surge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I'm going to hopefully fuck him up.
You doing melee attacks?
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna put you there.
Okay. That's fine.
You'd still be 10 feet away horizontally. So.
Yeah, I could get to them. You know what I mean? I'm up in the air next to him, not near the mount. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, 24 to hit.
That'll hit.
Oh, did you action surge?
I did. That is 16 damage, and I push him off his mount.
Nice.
Hells yeah.
Okay.
Does he fall prone?
I think he would technically.
Oh, you struck my weenus.
Oh no, my Venus! It's a special drow organ. that
So
only
not
we
only
have.
does he have to do a concentration save for the hit, but also for the fall.
Yeah. So Cloud Kill is gone.
Cool. So can I reach him now or no? He's down.
Now he's behind the mount, so he's
Okay.
on the ground. So
So
he is like
I
50
will hit the mount because I now cannot hit him.
Yes.
You have enough movement to get to him, though, don't you?
No, I don't. Not from where the trees I was.
Oh.
I thought you were right here.
Right, but I had to go 10 feet in the air, and then I moved 20 feet up.
Oh yeah, you moved 20 and then 10 feet, so that's 30. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So that's 29 to
No,
hit.
we said before that you're horizontal and vertical, you can move diagonal. So if you're moving 20 horizontal, you can just make 10 of that vertical as well. So you can just do 20. You can be where you are right now for 20 feet.
Okay. Well, I would then like to move within hitting range of him.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay. So that would be 29 against him.
Okay, that'll hit.
God, I hope so.
Hell yeah. 17 damage.
Okay. How much? Do they get?
30.
Oh, he dead. Sorry.
Okay, so that's 30.
I think he actually died from falling off the horse. Actually.
Okay, so those
you can
damages.
get the attack and put it somewhere else. 1 second. Okay.
You've totally slain my weenus.
So, sorry, rewind that. So the 29 can go against the mount
Question.
or a different route.
Out of these spellcasters, which one looks more hurt?
Okay. Far left.
Okay, so if I was here...
You were actually here, but yes.
Yeah, okay. So you said I would have an extra 10 feet of movement. So
Uh-huh.
5, 10. I could only make it to here or here. Out of these...
Between those two, they're about the same.
Okay. Well, then I will slip on... I'll stay right here, and I'll put it on this guy. So it'll be 17 damage, and then... Oh, hell yeah. And then another 17 damage.
Okay.
And because of my new ability, I can now move 30 feet in any direction. Do I want to go back in the bushes so they can't see me? Are these bushes?
Yeah. Bushes, trees, whatever, yeah.
Would I have cover if I went in here?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I will transport myself in the bushes.
You can teleport?
For my new thing I just got. Yeah.
On an action search, you can teleport.
Yeah.
Cool.
Jeez,
Without an opportunity attack?
Yeah, because
Teleport
it's transportation.
Nice.
because you're not actually crossing the intervening squares. That's wild.
All right.
So I am now done on my part.
Lamb.
My turn, finally. Well, I see a mount that doesn't have a person, that is being flanked by Halvard. I feel like I need to deal with him.
Are you going to steal the mount?
Oh my gosh, can I do that? Is that an option? I roll sleight of hand.
I thought that's what you were leading toward. It is not.
I mean, if you
also
could, that would be
very much
boss.
Yes, you
yeah,
can.
I'll stab it. I'll stab at thee.
Yep.
Stab at thee!
Do we know if these things are undead, actually?
I don't think you know anything about them. This is your first time seeing them, and nobody.
Well, you
rolled
know,
any kind of
Halvard
checks.
is turning into one of them.
Can
They
I
don't.
roll?
They don't look undead. They just look like weird humanoids that are like infested.
Unfortunate. Okay.
Sometimes monstrosities more than undead.
29 hits, I'm
29,
assuming.
yep. So doing 33 damage.
Yep. Oh, that was a low roll. It's a kind of poopy sneak attack roll.
He says doing more than a fireball.
Actually, hold on. I think that sneak attack is incorrect. I think I get an extra...
It says 76.
Yeah, I'm supposed to roll 8d6.
Huh. Okay. Roll an extra d6.
So 36 damage. Huh. Weird. It even shows it on my sheet that it's supposed to be 8d6. I don't know why it only rolled 7.
Okay. Anything else?
Nope, that's it.
I forgot that Lamb had a fucking lightsaber.
I do have a lightsaber.
Zug Zug.
No, lightsaber is copyright protected. It's a psionic spirit blade.
I'm gonna go ahead and use 5th level conjure animals to summon a few little dudes. So that'd be, do I want those or do I want... Would this be more cost efficient? That'd be... Yeah, it's not bad. And they do get multi-attack.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I'm gonna summon for Deinonychus. Or actually, do I want big guys? Nah, I want big guys. This is kaiju battle time. Fuck the rules.
Yes, kaiju battles.
Do. Where are...
Is this Godzilla coming out?
Kinda. A little bit. Where's my dinos?
Should be under magic.
Magic. Former. Wild shape. Yes.
Oh, I can take it out of form and have it back.
Can you make that... these guys large?
Can I hear the sound that they make?
Yeah, JJ, can you give us the sound that they make? Like, do it from your own human mouth right now?
Nailed it.
Incredible.
I'm
It's like I'm there in the Triassic period.
Hey, large.
Yes, large. They are large boys. And I'm going to put them... one right here. And one... right...
And they get flanking,
Oh,
yeah?
I missed all
Yeah.
the dinosaurs.
Me
Now,
too.
now we're really back, kids.
We're back. A dinosaur's tail.
Okay, let me add the dinosaurs to the initiative.
63.
Almost nice.
Almost heaven. West Virginia. Blue Ridge Mountain. Shenandoah River.
I don't think they have rights to that.
Life is gold.
We're gonna get copyrights.
It's a good thing I don't really make money, guys.
Yeah. Can you please roll initiative?
Older than the mountains. Something that you see. Country road. Take me home. To the place where I
That-
fucking belong.
That's really fortunate because they're gonna go right after you, so they don't skip a turn.
And then I'm gonna. Do I want to do that? Yeah. Can I? Is that outside or inside the aura? Oxford, another creature in the spirit's aura. Haha, cool. JJ had a cool idea. I'm gonna do the Pteranodon spirit. Druid spirits, and it's gonna be the hawk spirit. It's been a minute. I'm trying to remember. It's 30 feet. 30 feet radius. Okay, cool. Radius 30. Wow. Cool. There you go. Everyone has advantage on perception checks, and if someone were to attack a creature in that radius once per turn, I can grant them advantage against one of those attacks. Guess what I'm using that for?
Nice.
If a sniper, I'm like, hey, cool. Here you go.
Yeah.
Okay, and that's my turn.
Okay, I think we will stop there before the dinos, and we will pick up here.
Just have the dino turn real quick because I'm going to be here next time.
Oh yeah, all right, yeah, fine. You got the dinos.
that Kyle.
Have the dinos attack, yes.
Okay, they're gonna go ahead and do a bite. Yeah. And they're gonna aim for those mages.
Which one? What are they aiming for?
The mages.
Left or right? One or two?
Let's focus fire on the right one.
Okay. Got it.
You said
22
hit.
hits for 10 damage.
And then, what did that say? Cool, 10 damage. Alright. And then another one.
23 hits for 16 damage.
They're taking bites out of crime, motherfucker.
All
Yeah,
right.
And you're the criminal.
The mages are all really looking fucked up / death's door.
Good. Fuck you.
So that is where we'll pick up next week.
Before you go, will you take the marker off Halvard because the rain cloud isn't on him anymore?
No, that one is for the whole like the big giant eye thing.
Oh, right.
Oh, that's because you got righteously fucked up by psychic energy.
Yeah.
Right.
So you're like you have disadvantage on everything doing attacker with to do with that
Okay.
strength or dexterity. That's what that is.
All right.
Okay.
Kyle, will you stick around for a moment to answer some questions?
Yeah, sure.
Yes, he will do that. You just have to pay him money.
I love that you gave me a combat that was so perfect for that Mystic Arcanum spell that I just picked up.
Bye, everybody.
That's what I really don't
Alright.
get about most like area.
Night, guys. Bye,
is
stream.
Just like walk out of.